Here we go. Here we go. Sorry about that. Whew. Hi. Look at this. Lovers. That energy is coming up a lot. Oh, Mama Cray just sent me 55.55 to my PayPal. Thank you, Mama Cray, honey. Thank you. So we have to add you to the list. The list is already, someone sent me money before I came live. It's Jade first. It's Jade first. It's Jade and then Mama Cray for mini personal readings because Jade sent me money before this live. So thank you, honey. All right, here we go. Oh, Yvette, you working on a Sunday, honey. Make that money, honey. All right, well, we are just going to be very relaxed this particular Sunday. We're gonna just ease into the energy and feel it out. Let the room fill up as we go along. So here we go. All right, so if you guys got that for me, it's the Jade first and then Mama Cray. If you guys can keep track of that list for me, for the moderators. Let me see. So far we have, who do we have? We have Yvette and we have Mama Cray. There's Joanna. Okay, good. We got a bunch of moderators. It gets really hectic. That's why when we are throughout the live. So Jade first for mini personal readings and then Mama Cray. All right, here we go. And again, if you guys want me to read for you personally, do a little mini reading here or record it after and send it to you in an email, then you just need to send it to my PayPal. $50 USD or more, okay? And then I do it for you either here or do it personal. Hi, Hillary. Tell Viv I said hello. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. All right, here we go. I want to just shuffle. If you guys saw earlier what I posted, the two cards that came out when I shuffled was from Edgar Allan Poe, and I think we're going to stick with Edgar. We have the 10 of Cups card and the World, but I want to show you these cards first, okay? Because it speaks volumes, just period, okay? This right here, you see this? You see this particular card? First of all, let's start with this one. This is the World, right? So this could be travel. Now, this particular card right here shows someone that is almost home, okay? Look, almost home. Someone here who may be they're in transit, okay? In transit. See that? Right here, in transit. So there is an energy of possibly an unexpected visitor because you can see here she's busy working in her cabbage garden, bitch. She be over there working in her fucking lettuce patch, okay? Whatever the fuck it is. She over there be tending to her radishes, bitch, okay? And all of a sudden, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? Right? Who the fuck is that? Look, who the fuck is that? Right? So, here we go. Let me feel this out. I'm going to reshuffle the Edgar Allan Poe deck. And we'll see. So, some of you might have an unexpected visitor or arrival. What does that mean? That unexpected arrival or visitor means what? It means that this is possibly meeting someone out of the blue, right? It could be someone messaging you out of the fucking blue. It could be both in any case, right? All right, so here we go. I also want to tell you guys this too, right? I talked about this on my live yesterday on Instagram, and I want to remind everybody here because the vibe is very different here versus Instagram. There is no fuckery on my channel, period, from nobody. Okay, if you can't be respectful here to yourself, to each other, and to me, you get fucking booted. I don't give a fuck who, why, what, when, where, period. You see what I'm saying? First of all, my moderators are hand chosen. And I know some of them got removed because I don't know what happened with Mercury in Retro, but I've been trying to add them back on. But first of all, my moderators are hand chosen. And I choose them, and I need a lot because when I come live, not everybody is available. Some people are working, some people are driving. And so because now I have started doing mini personal readings live and later, you know, I need people to help me keep track of that, of the list of people. And I need people to keep track of any comments that are inappropriate, hecklers, stupid fucks, period. So if I see any fuckery on here being disrespectful to other people, being disrespectful to my moderators or being disrespectful to each other. It don't fly on my shit. Remember, it's a dictatorship in this bitch. This ain't a fucking democracy where you guys get to vote and do your own fucking thing. This is my shit. And it is about being respectful, period, right? Don't mean we gotta be ass kissers and be fake to each other and whatever. Because you see me doing that? Fuck no, I don't roll like that. But I am the most authentic motherfucker. Okay? Somebody just sent me 5555 to my PayPal. That's a third person. So far now we have Jade, we have Mama Cray, and who just sent that 5555? See, this is why I need a lot of moderators, because I need people to help me keep track of it. All right, so here we go, okay? Spirit, tell us what the fuck. Sorry. I really feel like Spirit goes, could you be more fucking how you are, Missy? Let me rephrase that. Spirit, can you please tell me what the fuck? Spirit, can you please? Oh my God, I regret asking. Oh my God, I regret asking. Why are my cards all over the place? No, they're not. That's just that. Look at the King of Swords. Oh, honey, it's $50 or more USD to my PayPal. And then I'll do a little mini reading for you. So, yeah, somebody just sent the 5555, honey. You guys got to figure out who that was. I don't know who it was. But look at this one right here. Look at this, King of Swords. Is that who's coming in? Rachel, was that you who just sent that, the 5555 to my PayPal, honey? See, this is why I need moderators, because let me tell you, because right now I'm trying to channel this and then I'm getting all distracted with that. Hold on, let me just show you guys something. Give me a second. Remember the first two cards that I pulled earlier was the 10 of Cups and then it was the World. I want to show you the World again, bitches. Give me 1 second. Remember what I had said too? It was like they were in transit, right? So there could be an unexpected arrival. Hold on. I want to show it to you and make that visual connection with, of course it's going to be the last fucking card too. I just know it, Spirit. Hurry up. Here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is. See this, remember? You see that right here? You see that? The World in transit, almost there. That's this motherfucker right here. See what that can also mean to emotional detachment. Some of you, this is you being emotionally detached as well too. This is for some of you being emotionally detached. But I think it's someone. I think it's another person. Someone coming in. That's what I think. The King of Swords can be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but it can be any sign. This can be someone who is lurking. We don't like lurkers. We don't want creepy fucks. We don't want stalkers. So I don't feel like it's anything of that sort. But it can be someone who is keeping their distance and then comes all of a sudden. Do you see what I'm saying? Keeping their distance and then all of a sudden calls or texts or messages you. However it works. Now for some of you, this is meeting someone out of the clear fucking blue. Meeting someone out of the clear fucking blue, right? This one comes in. Now the 6 of Cups card is here. This can be about a soul connection. Maybe you guys have children, not together, but separately. Maybe you have children. Now let's say you don't have children. This is a connection with someone where it's like a playful, lighthearted energy. Because, you know, when we're young, there is just this different vibe, right? Of being like young and in love. And so there could be this feeling between you and this person of not just a stranger you recognize, but the feeling of like familiarity and of comfortability and of a friendship vibe too. And if you can't be friends with your partner, then you're fucked. Because then don't be in a deep committed relationship if they can't be your friend. Do you know what I mean? That's really, really important, is being with a person that you have, that's your best friend. Like you can't wait to tell them everything. Like I can't wait to tell you, oh my God, guess what? And it's like your supportive person. It's your confidant. You know, it's all of these different fucking things. That's important. But anyways, I don't know if I'm going to get one more. I was going to skip to the next deck, but I feel like I need one more. 9 of Pentacles. Single and independent, living your best life. Well, you see the unexpected thing coming right there? You see that unexpected thing coming right there? Again, it's an unexpected arrival, an unexpected visitor, an unexpected message. There it is again, right there. So expect the unexpected. Now, does this mean, oh, yay, I'm gonna get excited because it's my fuckface ex coming in that was a piece of shit? Listen, it's Mercury in retrograde. The fuck faces do circle back around. We dream of them. We start feeling some kind of fucking way. It was a Scorpio full moon. It was a lunar eclipse too, honey. I mean, it was just everything. Pluto in retro, Mercury in retro, Scorpio full moon. Where do I begin? Let me tell you, it was everything. Okay, we're PMSing, we're bloating. Okay, we're eating things we're not supposed to be eating. We're sitting there watching rom-coms. I watched Wedding Date last night. Forgot how much I fucking love the Wedding Date. I love all the songs in there. And what's the song that they play at the end of the wedding fucking date? I wanna go home. Oh my God, it's this fucking, I wanna go home. Look, remember at the ending of the Wedding Date, the song, it's Michael Bublé. Michael Bublé. Bublé. Michael Bublé. It's Michael Bubble, okay? However you pronounce him, the Michael Bublé. That's the song. They say, Hillary, I thought about you when I was watching it. I swear on my fucking life, I swear it, Hillary. I was thinking about you. I was like, I bet you Hillary likes this movie too. I don't know why I thought about you, Hillary. I was like, I know, I bet you Hillary loves this. I fucking thought about you. I did. But remember in the ending, that's what it is. It's Michael Bublé's home. And look at that right there. Look at that right there. Home. I want to come home. I want to go home. What is home? Home is where the heart is. Are some of you guys attracting horrible things? Fucking fuck boys, fuck girls. Yes. Yes. Are some of you... Listen, we attract all walks. Okay? We attract all walks. We're attracting everything. But you might be attracting something really good. It's very possible. Look at the Aquarius card on the bottom of the deck. Destiny. What's written in the stars. 3 people on my list so far, right? Jade, Mama Cray. Who was the last one? Was it Rachel? God damn it, I forget already. Same Iris, same. I need that same compatibility as well too. Friendship and you know, supportive romantic partner. Speaking of Iris, I'm gonna actually shuffle out one of the decks that Iris has purchased for me. She just knows my style, honey. I'm gonna do the Tarot de la Nuit. Oh my God, I regret it already. Fuck, I regret it already. Why do we keep getting this fucking card? Why the fuck do we keep getting this card? Why do we keep getting this card? Why do we keep getting this card? How come we keep getting this motherfucking card? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. How come we keep getting this motherfucking card? First of all, let me relax. Let me just show you the card. Just look at the picture itself. Look at her. She's waiting, she's sad, she's alone, she's waiting. Now, do we literally wait for someone to come along and put our whole life on hold and no. No. But what is she doing? It gives me this feeling of going back to a place and it's sort of like hoping you'll see them again. Or this vibration of, it's 2 different timelines you can see, which is why I love the card so much. It's the same fucking spot, but it's 2 different timelines. And it is extremely Lake House vibes, if you've ever seen Lake House with Sandra Bullock and Keanu. Where are you? I'm right here. I can't see you. Where are you? I'm right here. It's almost like they're in the same exact spot, but in two different timelines. It's two different timelines in the same spot. You've ever had that feeling of like you're alone, but you feel like you're not, but you're alone physically, but you almost feel like you're not? It's because you're not in a different timeline. Right? In a different timeline, you guys are together. In a different timeline, whatever. But this is that feeling of you feeling this energy of, I feel like it's like I feel like I made a agreement to meet someone in this life. It's like an agreement. In this life, I'm going to meet you again. In this life, I'm going to find you again. You know what I'm saying? Joanna has them too, I think, because I see Joanna posting them too, Hillary. I made a choice and a decision to meet you in this life. Where are you? It's kind of like this weird bittersweet energy too, right? Of I'm not waiting, but I feel like something's late. You ever feel like that? Like something is late and it's supposed to have come already, but it didn't, but you don't know what? And the old part of us was extremely anxious, right? The muggle in us, the energy of the lower vibration of us was anxious, and we were not accepting of divine timing. And because we didn't want to be alone, we just latched onto anyone. And we stayed in very codependent relationships, right? We stayed in very toxic things and relationships because we didn't love ourselves as enough. We you know what I'm saying? We weren't at that high vibration that we should have been. Somebody just sent me 5555 to my PayPal. I can't see the name though, but I see your cute little emojis, but someone just sent that. Thank you, honey. Let us know who you are so we can add you to the list. Oh, I fucking told you bitches the lovers keep coming out. Remember the other day I heard in my head Taylor Swift's Lovers? Lover, lover. Remember, I told you it keeps coming up nonstop, the lovers. I'm going to do a special love reading recorded at some point today or tomorrow because of this energy. Now, this is these two people in two separate lifetimes come together in one lifetime. Is it this one? I don't fucking know. You see that right there? Lovers, first of all, let's get down to the basics, is Gemini energy. Gemini men can typically be fuckboys. Now that's just the experience of myself. I am a Gemini rising, so I'm not being biased. You just sent it. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate you. Thank you, honey. Let us know if you want me to do a live reading here for you and pull some cards, or if you want me to do it and record it and email it to you. And in which case, you send me an email, and then that way I have your email info, okay? Same thing for you, Jade, too. If you want me to do it here, if you want me to email it to you and not do it publicly, I can do either, or whatever you guys prefer. Whatever makes you feel, the best, that resonates with you. And if it's on here, don't forget, it's still recorded because it'll upload and you guys get to rewatch it. It's just that's the only difference, is here publicly versus, separate. Okay, so the lover's energy is, first of all, Gemini. The lover's energy is connection, physical. But what we learned was physical. Sorry, someone's texting me. Sorry. I just forgot what I was going to say. What was I saying? Oh, physically. We have learned that physical, sexual attraction and chemistry don't mean shit if that's all you have. Because if we go into a connection where it's just physical chemistry and it's just, well, we can be sexual with each other and we have nothing else. Okay, perfect, Jennifer, then email me, honey. Perfect. Thank you. I think her comment was by mistake. Yep, so just email me, honey. Now, for this particular energy, right? It's okay, honey. Trust me, we've all made those mistakes before. It's when you're a new moderator, trust me, it's perfectly fine. We've actually blocked people before that we shouldn't have been. It's totally fine. Don't even worry about it. Oh, honey, if you're driving, don't even worry about moderating right now. That's why we got everybody in shifts. Don't even worry about it. That's why we all got each other's backs. This is a fucking group where we support each other. Honey, if you're driving, don't be on your damn phone. Wait till you get to your motherfucking destination, please. Please. Okay, don't even worry about it. You hop back in when you are able to. But in any case, this is the energy of, is it physical connection? Is it sexual only? Or is this a soul connection? Why would it need to be both? Because a soul connection means that there's this chance of longevity. Because if it's strictly physical and it's strictly physical attraction and chemistry and sexual, that can die out just as quickly as it started. If they start to feel attraction to another person, they'll just jump to another person. But when it's the souls that are connecting, it's almost like an unbreakable bond. You know what I'm saying? When the souls connect, it's this. You see what I'm saying? It's, I've been searching for you. I've crossed oceans of time. I've searched everywhere for you in every lifetime. It's very Edward and Bella. Right? Where like he just got used to living every life, not feeling that he was just going to never find that person. You see what I'm saying? He just went through every life and was like, I'm perfectly fine being single. I am perfectly fine living my best life. I'm good. He wasn't expecting to meet Bella because he lived all of these lives. Well, it was one life, but you know what I mean? He lived all of these time periods alone. And then all of a sudden he met her and it was what? Not physical, because I'm sure Edwards felt physical attraction to people in the past. You see what I'm saying? I'm sure he was extremely physically, sexually attracted to other people, but he felt a soul connection with her. Thank you, Jennifer. I just got your email, honey. Thank you. He felt this extreme soul connection to her. And that is what we're waiting for. We're not waiting for physical attraction, because if I'm physically attracted to you today and you with me, tomorrow you could be physically attracted to someone else and not be in love with me. But you can also love me and not know how to love me, and it can be toxic love too. So remember, these are all these different things we've learned throughout time from experience, because we have fucked up severely. We have learned that caring about a person doesn't mean we love them and they love us. Someone can love you but not know how to love you. I can love you but have to love you from over here because you got to go over there because I can't entertain you and deal with you. I can love you but I can love me more. You see what I'm saying? So this is about us coming to this almost peak in our life where these connections are coming in for us to be extremely discerning and to say, that's physical attraction and I already know it's just physical. This is beyond. This is something deep and this is viable. Now you have to also be able to be alone, because alone doesn't equal lonely. You can be with a person and be lonely as fuck. Remember we talked about this. I've learned that the hard way throughout my life too. Why do you think I love being single and I love being alone? You gotta come and compete with my company of being alone by myself. Okay? You have to make me want to give up that precious time to be with you versus being alone, because I love being alone. Right? We love it. It's that energy of us being in this safe space, right? Being in our sacred space alone and loving ourselves enough to be like, you know what? I feel safe with myself. I know myself. I love myself. I'm not codependent. I don't need a person. So the people that we allow in our inner circle, whether it's friendship, and remember now, honey, we learned this lesson. Not everybody is your goddamn friend. This is where people get real fucked up. Not everybody your friend. There are coworkers. There are acquaintances. There are, in-laws, there is, you know, neighbors, there's, you know, whatever, everyone, then everybody a friend. And I think that, again, another lesson here, and this is a connection in all facets of our life, is that just because there's this kinship or a connection doesn't always equate to the idea we have of something or someone in our head. It doesn't mean that's what it is in real life existence. You see that? That's us breaking our own hearts a lot of the times because we, in our head, imagine this thing that we want it to be, but it ain't what it is. And that's, again, discernment as well and self-awareness of, this is what I would like for this friendship to be. This is what I would like for this relationship to be, what I would love for this job to be. But if it's just not that, it's not that. We don't want to live in delusion. Being delusional is scary and it's crazy, okay? Because then you don't know how to discern fact from myth. You don't know how to discern, you know, what's here versus reality. And that becomes a very blurred line. And so what we want to be is extremely discerning of everything around us, of reality. You know what I mean? And it reminds me of, you remember the movie Stepford Wives? It's a very crazy movie, right? I actually like it. I saw it like maybe the past, I don't know, maybe a month or two ago when I was flying on the plane. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't watch Stepford Wives in forever. And I watched it again and I fucking love it. It's such a good movie. But you know, like how Stepford Wives are like, oh, it's okay. Everything's okay. Oh, it's okay. Everything's all right. Remember, because they're fucking robots. Don't worry about it. Everything's okay. Oh my God. No. No. Do some things we brush under the rug because they're not worth addressing? Fucking obviously. Not everything is worth addressing. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to live your fucking life. If you had to stop and address every little thing or inconvenience or every little what the fuck, right? But it is about also understanding the difference of, this is worth my time to address or this is not. And I think a big thing here is about this idea or vision we have of a person or a thing is this, but it's not this reality. And then we get discouraged. But did you know that going in? Did you see that in this particular energy, it was not looking so fruitful? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Living with rose-colored glasses. That's the point. We can't live with rose-colored glasses. We cannot be delusional. Can we dream and envision and manifest? Fuck yes. You better. You fucking better. But we don't live in fucking delusion. Somebody just sent 50 to my PayPal. Thank you, honey. It cut off your name. I don't know who sent it. Please let me know. Thank you so much for your donation. And let me know if you want me to do a little minute reading here. All right, so I want to just get some cards here because, you know, I'm a nosy bitch. Spirit, can you please tell us about the energy that's coming in? Who's this unexpected fucking arrival, unexpected person? Who the fuck? Six of fucking Cups again? Two different decks? What is Six of Cups? Past. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, honey. Let me know if you want me to do your reading here, your live mini reading here, or email it to you. Thank you, honey. Six of Cups is a memory also, too, y'all. You guys have get deja vu. This card right here is also very deja vu-y. You ever been to a particular place and felt like you've already been there before? There's something very past lifey, deja vu-y about what's coming in. Now, this doesn't always have to be love and romance. Let's say you get a new job and you have to move or something, right? Or a moment in time becomes something where it's deja vu. Now, see, this is the misconception is everything's happening all at the same time. There really is no past. I mean, that's what they said it is, you know? It's like everything happens all at the same time. So the past is right now with the present. And the future is not set in stone yet, and that one is the one that I don't think that is already right, because the future can always change. But I do believe that the past is already, it's right now. You ever heard of the Mandela effect? it's a really trippy thing, isn't it? Like it's mind fucking blown. Where you're like, am I going crazy? But I could have fucking swear. It reminds me of in like Lake House. Remember when they plant the trees? Remember I told you guys, I thought I had this experience, right? Thank you, Asusina. Thank you, honey. Thank you. I appreciate that. Remember I told you guys I had this thing where there was a tree and then all of a sudden it wasn't there. And I was like, where's that fucking tree? Because the tree was just there. How come the tree's not there? I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God. And when I looked at the grass, there was no hole. You know, like how if the tree was just removed, you'd be like, oh my God. Okay, yeah, obviously common sense. The tree was removed. It was dug up. Thank you, PW. Thank you, honey. Appreciate that. Right? That wasn't it. I looked and it was just grass. And I was like, no, there's a tree there. There's a tree there. I'm telling you, there was a motherfucking tree there. Did something happen in the past that changed that? Remember butterfly effect too? You are sitting here in your living room. You're sitting in your bedroom. You're stressed out about this muggle life. But what you do not fucking realize is that you are this little dot in this mesmerizing existence of what is. Do you see what I'm saying? Of how all of these phenomenal, crazy, magical, strange, odd things happen in this existence of what our minds, our human muggle minds can't even fucking comprehend. Such as past lives, such as deja vu, such as what? There's a deep fucking past life. You might meet somebody and instantly feel like you've known them forever. There you are. It's you. You ever felt like that with a friend? It doesn't have to always be love. Some of our soulmates are family. This is one of my soulmates. One of my cousins is one of my soulmates. My kid, my daughter's one of my soulmates. Where you just have this feeling, this is not our first rodeo. And there's this extremely deep soul connection that you have with this person. It can be non-romantic. Remember, soulmates can be family, they can be friends, they can be lovers. This is some sort of kinship, but it's a feeling of, I know you, and this is not our first fucking rodeo. I know you. You know, I was doing that, the $50 email readings, right? They were so amazing, where I was doing the past life cards. We should do those again. Let me finish up my list first of the email readings, the $50 ones, and I'll open that back up for you guys. And it's just a really fun thing where I just pull some cards, I take a picture of it, I email it to you, and I email you back the channel message. But remember when we were doing past lives ones? They were a chef's kiss. You just don't understand how past lives affect us so much in this life. This is why a lot of times you guys have trauma, PTSD, phobias, codependent issues. Now, don't get me wrong, that can stem from this fucking life from childhood. But a lot of times this is a past life thing, right? But in any case, this Six of Cups is past life. It could be a deja vu. It could also be just nostalgia and a memory. But I've got a good fucking feeling this is about you meeting someone and feeling instant kinship. Instant. Page of Wands. There's a spark. Look at this fucker. Nine of Wands. This is a wounded warrior. This is someone who's still wounded. I would be very cautious fucking with people that are still wounded, because you will get wounded too. If they're still bleeding, they will bleed all over you. This is why two low vibrational people are attracted to each other. You ever find that people cheat on each other, cheat with each other on other people? You ever see that? You have a husband and a wife and it's a horrible relationship, and then they work together. These two coworkers fool around and cheat. You ever see that? Because two low vibrational people. Two people going through some shit in some situation, turning to each other because they're both physically attracted to each other because they both are at this low vibration of feeling lost or of avoiding the elephant in the room, of some big lesson they have to learn. You see what I'm saying? Because like attracts like. Now, what is a really big fucking deal is you don't want to hook up with someone like this. But I feel a soul connection to them. Well, maybe the soul connection is karmic. See where, again, discernment and experience comes into play. But I thought you said if we feel this connection and it's soul connection. Bitch, you got to be able to read the room better. I'm not going to always be there with you. Okay? You got to empower your motherfucking self. Yes, it's a deep soul connection. It's not just physical. It's not just sexual. Okay, check off the list. Now what's next? What is this connection? Is it a connection where it is a viable relationship? Is this a connection where we're just supposed to teach each other a lesson? Is it for a season or a reason? Or is this someone I'm going to grow old with? Read the room. Read the room. This is going to set you up. Whether you're the wounded warrior or they're the wounded warrior or you're both the wounded warrior. This is going to set you up for fuckery. 100% first class, one-way ticket. This is first class, one way. There you go. Fuckery, dramas, heartbreak, disappointment, 100%. Why are they warning you about this? Because I told you there's going to be a lot of new things coming in and a lot of new options. And there's going to be a lot happening. Okay? A lot. A lot of new beginnings, a lot of new options, a lot of things coming in. I want to actually just shuffle a little bit. Give me a second. I want to feel out. White roses, purity, innocence, young love. I told you. It's like I'm fucking psychic. That Six of Cups, didn't I tell you it was like that young love? That kind of a feeling where it's like real playful, lighthearted, but you feel like you know them. It's like if you fell in love when you guys were like little kids. It's that kind of an energy, young love. I can feel it. It's, you guys can meet each other in your 40s and 50s. You could meet each other, you'd be all like, oh my God. It feels like that. It feels like we're like these little kids together. We feel like we're teenagers. It feels like this is what it was supposed to be like. This is what first love, true love is supposed to be like. Because it is the first time you're in love. I've never been in love. I've been in like. I've been in trauma. I've been in manipulation. I've never been in love. Have I thought I was in love? Well, yeah, in the moment. Why did I think I was in love? Because I didn't know what love was. Because in those moments of my life, I didn't fucking love me. And this is the lesson I tell you guys, right? That if we don't know love by firsthand experience, because we love us, we don't know what love is. Then any motherfucking body else can go and tell you, well, this is love, but it's not love, it's abuse. Well, this is love, but that's not love, that's gaslighting. So this is the important lesson, is when we know love, because we love our fucking selves, nobody can tell us shit about it. Nobody can tell us shit about it. This is love. Because I love me and I know that this is love, right? Young love. This carefree, going out on dates, just having fun, not like Tinder dates. This is not like hookups, one night stands, Netflix and chill. There's kind of like a courting vibe to it too, which I like. I like a slow burn, because I think in this day and age, people don't slow burn anymore. They just go on a one date and they have sex with a stranger. No. 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 It's unsafe, first of all. Energy is contagious, so now you got karmic cooties. Now you have the potential to have actual physical cooties. And it's just not fucking worth it, because some of them are a two-pump chump. You want to risk your fucking life for a two-pump chump? No, I don't think so. To me, it's just not worth it. Have I been young and stupid in my past? Yes. I'm telling you, I don't know how I survived. I think a lot of you guys know this, because our kids today are so sheltered, they don't know shit. They don't know nothing. Imagine you've been out there with no goddamn phone. These kids nowadays, they got their phone, they got everything, right? Then they're at home. They don't know nothing. They don't know. We used to be home by our motherfucking selves with nobody watching our ass, and we was told you don't answer the damn door. You be like, what the fuck you mean don't answer the door? I'm 10. You be all right. Just don't cook nothing. Use the microwave only, and the house better be clean when I come back home. You be all, oh my God. This is why we a different breed, right? You know what I'm saying? We a different fucking breed, bitch. We do not entertain one night stands in our vibration. Why? because they don't feel fulfilling. And because when our vibration raises, we only want things that feel good to our soul, that fill up our cup. And when you hit a particular vibration, that just doesn't work. In our lower vibration, it was fun, c'est la vie, we was stupid, we was carefree, we was doing all these dumb things. As the vibration raises and as we mature, those things are gross. We can't see ourselves doing those things. I'd rather stay home and read a book than go and meet someone on Tinder, a stranger, and put my life at risk for a shitty date or, again, a two-pump chump. Or he's married. Or he's going to see another girl right after that. And then you take the chance and the risk of, oh, but I like him. See, and that's the problem. No, but I went out on a date and I think he's a what? No. Girl, let me shut up and shuffle. Let me shut the hell up and shuffle. You got the fog. Mystery, hidden, and confusion. This is a mystery. It's just this. It's a thing you can't put your finger on. I just feel something coming, Missy, but I don't know what it is. Bitch, same. Look at the bottom of the deck is sage. It just keeps staying there when I shuffle. Sage, right, obviously talks about cleansing, purifying, protection. You better cleanse yourself in your life, cleaning house, right? This energy of sage, cleansing, purifying, protection. This is super important because I don't think, and that goes back to the whole why we don't just entertain anybody. This is why you don't just go and spill your business to somebody who you think is your friend. Let me tell you, I have seen bitches turn on each other like nobody's business. Honey, I'm 45. I've been around the block more than once. I have been betrayed. I have had people talk about me when I leave a room. I've had them stop talking about me when I enter the room. I have had bitches act like this to my face and friendly and kind, but they hate my fucking guts and are planning my demise behind my back. I've had it all. Okay, all. There's this thing in the air right now of not quite knowing what this is. You know, like this is an intuitive hit, right? And let me tell you, this is, first of all, we talk about this all the time. Our intuition is a gift. Not every card reader, tarot card reader, is psychic intuitive. Do we all have the capability of tapping into that part of our consciousness? Yes. Some people are born that way. Some people go through something throughout life and they crack open and it becomes something, you really tap into it. But also the further up the ladder of ascension we go in vibration, the closer we get to source, God, whatever you want to call it, and that we get closer to the truth. The truth is source. The truth is God, right? All those things. And then we tend to be more connected to our intuition because our third eye starts to crack open. You see what I'm saying? So, but are some people just really intuitive? Yes. Now, are some people not really? Yes. Not everybody that reads cards is intuitive or psychic. Anybody can read tarot cards. You just got to know what the cards mean. This is why it's really important that when you're doing personal readings with people, I can do a general reading and spit anything out. But when you're doing personal readings with each other, right, it gets very difficult because you really got to feel it out and really it's an intuitiveness. Now, why are we talking about intuition? Because that's this. This is, I don't know what it is, but I feel it in my gut. For example, it is a gift that we have to be psychic intuitive. I cannot use it on myself. So for me personally, when I go, oh my God, I feel something. I can't tell if it's a person, I can't tell if it's an opportunity, but I feel something. This is what I feel. Something. But can I really see it and know it? Do I know it's this person? No. It's something we've learned throughout our ascension process, and it shows our experience of realizing and understanding that I can't see it for myself because I'm not supposed to. Now, intuition is key, and they've given us that, right? This intuitiveness, because it's for protection as well, too. Meaning, I feel like this feels wrong or this feels unsafe. Right? Remember, it's like in nature for animals, right? They have that animal instinct too, the primal instinct, and it is a safety thing as well too. So really, we all have that ability, right? It's that gut thing, gut intuition. Like, oh, my gut told me not to. Oh, I don't know. I don't feel right about this. Okay? That's protection. But you cannot see it for yourself. You can't. How many times did you go, I know it, I shuffled cards on this person and they're my person and they're fucking not your person? Doing it for yourself. We've all done it in the beginning. Especially if you've ever been interested in tarot, you obviously are going to pull cards and do cards and do your own things. But what have we learned? That truly, 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 the gift cannot be used on ourselves. You can't. You can pull all the cards you want when you try and channel for your fucking self. But it's so confusing because we can't tell. I literally just tried to do it again last night. And I'll do that kind of, sometimes I'll just kind of do whatever and see what comes out and I'll see all the cards. And go, I don't know what the fuck that means. See that? I think some of you guys are behind. I see comments that we talked about 10 minutes ago. Go back out and come back in. Because I think there's a big delay. So this is about feeling something but not knowing exactly what it is. It's hidden. Can't read for yourself because you're not supposed to. You can't. You can't. I don't give a fuck if you tell me you can. You can read tarot cards for yourself. Yes. But it's this when we try and channel it, try and get a psychic hit on it. Will it be an intuitive, general, vague feeling? Yes. But a lot of times we're clouded with our own want and desire. Yeah? Oh, was it our intuition saying that was our person? Or was it the want and desire that we wanted it to be our person? Oh, we learned that the hard way, didn't we? Looking back now, what did you see? Yeah, that's how I see it. I go, you're right. I did. I wanted it to be that person. It wasn't that necessarily my intuition was telling me that. My intuition was telling me all these other things, but it's like we push it to the side to say, well, this is what I want though. So this is what it's going to be. So again, the intuitiveness is almost like this. It's almost like this cloudiness. You see what I'm saying? Of the gut says something. Do you trust your gut? I would hope so, because it is your internal compass. But we have to be careful about this feeling a particular way, this doing the overthinking or in pure delusion, right? And then also you have the whole, but I want it to be this, so I'm going to see it that way. Example, I told you guys, that's why I cannot watch just anybody. Because I will see the way people will shuffle their cards and they're reading the cards because that's the outcome they want. And I can feel that intuitively, that I just feel this feeling. I just feel this feeling inside where I'm just like, that's off. I don't know what. Even like I told you guys when I talk to a client on the phone or when I receive an email from a person, right? And I'm feeling out whether I'm going to do their reading because just because you send me your money, bitch, don't mean I'm going to send your product or don't mean I'm going to do your thing. Because there's sometimes this thing about there's something there and it doesn't always present itself in the moment. Like I've had people that pay for readings and then all of a sudden later, because it didn't get their reading at their exact moment in time, they blow the fuck up out of nowhere. Where's my reading? You're such a bitch, blah, 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 blah. You just blah, blah, give me my fucking refund out of no fucking where too. And you'll just be like, what the fuck, bitch, what? Or products. And for example too, I'm going to tell you guys, I have extras of my C'est La Vie, which as you can see, they're gorgeous. These C'est La Vies are they give me like a French kind of vibe. I don't know. They just do, but they smell so gorgeous and floral. But you can see I put these really pretty flowers on them. But in any case, last night I made a small batch. They're available on my website in case you guys missed the pre-order the first time. C'est La Vie is what? It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. But let me give an example. Last night I made a small batch of this, right? Because I was packing up someone's order the other night and I realized, oh my God, my inventory was out. Like, holy fuck, my inventory was off. Like, oh shit. And I didn't have it. So I made a batch and then I made the batch and I told them, you know what? I made the batch. And then they wanted to, after I made the batch specifically for it, because I needed one candle for their order, they canceled their order. And so, I mean, obviously it upset me like, oh man, but then I realized C'est La Vie. It's like a lesson. It was like a lesson in that of like, C'est La Vie, it is what it is. So now what this does is it actually allows, if that didn't happen, I wouldn't have had to do the batch. And I wouldn't have had these extras and they wouldn't have been for people who need them. So you see how everything happens for a reason? C'est La Vie, it is what it is. Don't worry about it. This didn't work out. It's okay. It's all in alignment. It's all in alignment. And really that's the key right there is no matter what happens externally, everything happens the way it's supposed to. Honestly, C'est La Vie, it all works out in the end. You see what I'm saying? It all works out in the fucking end. Honey, if it's blurry, it's you. Because it's probably the connection, maybe go back out, come back in. Because right now it's not doing its thing on my end where I feel like it's glitching. This could be your end. Yeah, see, it's not blurry on their end either too, so it's you. So you guys gotta be discerning about that too. You really gotta put on all your other hats. We gotta be our own fucking technical people. Technical support. In this day and age, honey, we got like 7 different duties we can do, right? But yeah, this one smells really floral. So this one just smells really good. There's a bit of sweet pea in it. I'm gonna tell you what it smells like. There's a bit of sweet pea, but then there's also the smell of jasmine. So it just, when you light it, it's gonna have like this floral smell to it. And it's just gonna be beautiful. And it does, it kind of reminds me of like, I don't know, French. A French vibe, c'est la vie. It's just so fucking gorgeous and beautiful. So when you guys get it, obviously you're going to take out the pretty flowers that are in there because you don't want to burn them. They'll be like a fucking inferno. You know, the instructions are always that when you purchase the candles, and it's in the description. But you just take out the big fake flowers. They're actually real flowers, but you take out the big flowers and you light it. C'est la vie. I'm going to light another one today. Now I'm making my big batch of my... well, I do them in small batches, but I'm going to be doing a lot of the money candles this week too. I ran out of the really good wicks, and I'm very particular with the wicks that I use, and so I'm waiting for another order of the wicks to come in. Last night I stayed up yet again doing orders, so if you haven't received your order yet or the email, trust me, it's in the works. So money candles, I've only sent out a bunch because I haven't made the rest. They're just not made yet. All of the money bracelets, not all of them are done yet, but they're like, I would say halfway through. All the oil droppers and stuff we're working on too. Those are available on my site as well too. See that? Here we go. Yeah, always read the bottom of your candle. It tells you, right? And it's hot. Right? It's hot. Anytime I burn my candles, I put like a pan under it. Or sometimes I'll put it in like a ceramic dish, you know, especially if I have all these other things that I have going on with it, crystals around it. But I never just put my candles down on a surface because it could burn. I always make sure I put it in some kind of a thing where it was, it's heat proof. But anyways, moving on. This is intuitive. An intuitive hit. An intuitive hit. I don't know what's coming, Missy, but I feel it. All right, I want to move on and start doing the personal readings, please. And then we're going to come back to doing these. Well, I wouldn't use a pot holder if it's fabric. Make sure you use... I mean, it's like anything else, right? You can Google candle things. You don't want to put it where there's a draft, where there's wind blowing. You wouldn't want to use it too close next to something because it's going to get hot. You don't want to put it on a surface that's flammable or possibly such as paper, such as wood. You wouldn't want to put it, I forget, you see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's like when you're cooking, it would be the same concept, right, of an open flame. But yeah, if you have something that's non-flammable, definitely. Yeah, I like to do that too. Crystal plate, a ceramic plate, I find works really good too because, of course, depending on the ceramic plate, but because sometimes I put crystals around it and things with the candle. So you have to just be very cautious. All right, who was first? Oh yeah, you never leave them fucking unattended, honey. You wouldn't leave your fucking stove burning forever unattended, never. And these are just common sense things, right? We have to be cautious of being careful. It's like a lit cigarette. You wouldn't just leave a lit cigarette around everywhere in your house. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, abalone shells work really good too. Any kind of shell. Somebody just sent oh no, never mind. Somebody bought it. Somebody bought something. Never mind. They didn't send it. Okay. Anyways, who's first? Jade. That's right. Jade. Jade is Jade. Okay. Is Jade here? Does Jade want it live or she wanted me to email it? Oh, that was you, Margot. I saw that. I saw somebody purchase something. I couldn't tell if somebody donated or not, but then I saw that it said order. Thank you, honey. Yeah, it looks like you snagged that last halo bracelet. That's the one somebody canceled their order last night. They canceled 2 orders, big, huge orders too, and they canceled it. So I was like, it's okay. Right, again, c'est la vie, but now see, look, it allows Margot to have the halo bracelet. And it allows Margot to have this person's order. Remember, C'est La Vie, everything always happens as it should. So if you guys want to get the C'est La Vie candles, there's only a handful because I made a real small batch last night. You guys can go snag those. And I'm keeping one for myself too, bitch. So you lucky I don't keep them all because I swear to fucking God I would. Yeah, that's why it's available, because someone canceled their order late last night. So I put up their shit on my site. So see, perfect timing. Okay, Jade's here. Here we go. There we go. Ah, everything's always meant to be. And I have it sitting right here too. This is the prototype, obviously, that I made for myself. They're so gorgeous. They're gonna be a bitch for me to make because you know how I have to use the jumper, and then I have to put the charm on them. So it will take me a lot of time. So understand, when you guys get these, you're gonna imagine me with the pliers and stuff making them, because they're just, you know, they have a charm. So I have to put these together. They're going to take some time, but they're fucking stunning. The beads itself, you can see it, look. It's iridescent. They're fucking stunning. And with that gorgeous, you know, look at that, the angel wing right there, they're fucking stunning. But to make them, I'm not a professional jewelry maker. But obviously I can do it. I did this one. But I'm like, please be patient when I do it. How about we wear it today? No, I better not, because it's kind of loud and clinky. That was meant to be. Look at our first card is receive. A new door opens, receive. Sorry, hold on. This is supposed to be for Jade. See, I'm getting thrown off. Hold on. For Jade, fortune. Here we fucking go. Jade, fortune. This is abundance. This is prosperity. Prosperity, it feels like options, and abundance. Abundance means a lot of something. So this gives me the feeling and vibration in a future cycle for you, because I don't think this happened yet. I think this is a future cycle for you. It can also be being around opulence and luxury, because I chose this picture for this card because it kind of gave me like a bohemian gypsy kind of fortune vibe, right? Which I like that vibration. It's sort of whimsical, but you can tell it's also like money in there, right? But I think that this is in another cycle for you that's upcoming. It's an upcoming cycle, that there will be a lot of options. You might be around opulence, you might be around money, okay? Whether it's the job, the work, career thing, or if it's because it's going to be your I don't know, maybe you meet someone in that type of a, and like they're kind of like a person who has a good job, and so you guys eat at really nice places. They take you out to really, you know, you guys go to the opera or whatever this would be. This is like money. Opportunities, magical encounter, and angelic protection. You think that's a joke? Look at this. You fucking see, I just was showing you guys my halo bracelet. Look at that. The feather, and look at the feather. You can't make it up. See how everything's just aligned? There is this angelic protection around you, Jade. There is an angelic protection. It can also be that your abundance is protected as well too. There are angels around you, right? There is protection, whether this is ancestors, whether this is also people from the outside, right? This like meaning spirit guides, right? And archangels, not necessarily your own, you know, bloodline and ancestors, but it could be all of the above. Angelic protection means that you're divinely guided and divinely protected, right? We have free will, so we have to just not put ourselves in stupid fucking positions, right? You see what I'm saying? But also at the end of the day, it feels like you're divinely guided and divinely protected. Now, you also have magical encounter. Magical encounter means, look at that. There's like a zzz, zzz, zzz. You ever like walk by somebody and you go, whoa? Or when you meet someone, you're just like, oh, I felt the zzz. I've never physically felt the zzz in person. I felt physical attraction and I went like, oh my God. And I felt butterflies and I felt nervous and I felt like my punani quiver. You know, we've all felt those things where we go, ah, but I've never felt the infamous zzz. I've never personally been lucky enough to feel that. And I feel like that's what that's going to be. Missy, how am I going to know? Right? Number one question. Fuck, I'd be asking people too. Well, how am I going to know it's really him? We know how we're going to know. How are we going to know? Because it's the z. It's a fucking lightning bolt. It's like, and remember, we have to be able to discern between physical attraction versus the z. There's going to be a z coming for you. All right. This is for Jade, please, Spirit. What messages do you have? What do you want her to know? What is she allowed to know? For Jade, what do you want her to know? Seven of Pentacles. This is a person, your counterpart that's coming in. They put in a lot of time and effort into something, building something, creating a nest egg. You see that? Look at all of their fucking abundance. This tells me that your person would have set themselves up quite nicely. Maybe they already went to school, they've got a degree, or this is someone here who has a lot of money saved up. Because I'm getting this vibration of this energy right here. This is his money. This is his shit. That's his shit. So he's got, either he works with money. This could be someone like works with finances, investments, works at the bank, or that's his own motherfucking money. But he is sitting right next to the fortune, sitting right next to that abundance. Remember that prosperity. Two of Pentacles. Weighing things out. There could be this decision for you that you have to feel out. Yes, no, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yes, maybe. I don't know. Stay, go. I don't know. There's something about tossing things up in the air, not being quite sure. It can also be about weighing things out as well, too. Balancing out somebody being a workaholic versus somebody who, you know, needs to spend more time in their personal life. This can also be balance of mind versus heart kind of a thing, right? Logic and love. But again, all Pentacles. Holy motherfuck. Somebody just sent 55 to my PayPal. I just saw it pop up. Can you guys let me know? Thank you so much, honey. Thank you for that. Look at that. Bitch, I told you. Everything is fortune for you and abundance. Where is it again? It's all fucking Pentacles. Look. Look. What is this? This is, first of all, long-term. Stability. This can mean it's a long-term job that provides extreme stability. This can also mean that someone is surrounded by this energy. Could it be they work with money? It's investments. It's all these things. Yes, but it can also be that this is money, abundance, stability. It can be a lot of options. See that each coin can be an option. So, you know, the saying is when it rains, it pours. This is also the idea that pentacles are actual real life things. They're not the vision of something. They're not the dream of it, not the idea of something. This is tangibility. This is this. It's in my hands. It's an actual offer. It's a work thing. You see what I'm saying? Oh, that's Angela. Thank you, honey. Absolutely. Email me. Email me so I don't forget. Because then when I go and check my emails and I see all your guys' emails, I go and I hit you guys up. Please email me so I don't forget. If not, I'm telling you, I'm going to forget. You guys know that I will. Thank you, honey. Don't work too hard, bitch. Don't work too hard, honey. So, Jade, you are surrounded by all of that. Look at that. Bling, 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 bling. Bitch, yes. Manifest the fuck out of it. Yes. Make that money. Or put yourself in that position. Uh-oh. Look at that. Wishes, 9 of Cups, sudden. There could be something that you suddenly get. I mean, Jesus Christ, look at that magician manifestation. You manifest this. You manifest this. And it's instant and it's quick and it's out of left field. What does that mean? Tower. Well, the Tower is not always soft. Can it be soft? Fuck yeah. It can be something that's very soft and very subtle, and it's very subtle change, right? But usually, I mean, indicated in the card itself, lightning strikes this tower and these two people fall from it. Can that be that zzz that we were feeling earlier? Yes. Because look, lightning strikes the top of it and those two people fall. Zzz. It's the zzz. And is the zzz gonna be subtle? I don't think so. And it doesn't mean it's not a slow burn. Meaning, you meet someone and you're just friends. Okay? Just friends, it's a slow burn, there's this slow casualness to it, and one day, all of a sudden, zzz. Yeah. Does the zzz have to be the very first moment you lay eyes on each other? I don't think it's always going to be that way. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that's going to be everybody's motherfucking story. Will there be this instant connection at first sight? Probably. I would say yeah. But again, everybody's story is a little bit different. We're just going based on what we think we know about it, right? The general characteristics of love, but love is a fucking phenomenon. Scientists can't figure out why there's chemistry between two people and not these two, but these two. But those two people match better, but these two people look better on paper. But these two people, but those people don't have chemistry. Love is a phenomenon in itself. When the zzz happens, it happens. And we have no control over the zzz. It just happens when it happens. And for you, this can also be like that, your luck changing. This would be, for example, somebody getting their dream job. Somebody tomorrow meets, okay, I always use this as an example. This is just an example. You guys remember, I tell you this story about Real Housewives of Orange County. And remember, I forget, Lori, the housewife that was Lori. Remember, in the first season, she used to work for Vicky. And remember Lori, she used to have this extravagant lifestyle and she used to live behind the gates in this beautiful mansion. But remember, she got divorced. So Lori was a single parent with 3 kids. Remember, she was working for Vicky on the show when they were doing the show. And she was struggling. Remember, she was fucking struggling. She was a single parent of 3 kids living in a townhouse. Remember, she had to go live in a townhouse outside of the gates. Remember? So that was her life. And she was struggling like a motherfucker, right? Working for Vicky. And then, like that, her luck changes. She goes on a blind date. Someone just says, hey, I know somebody. I just know somebody and I think you guys it might be a match. And she just goes on this random fucking date. And she meets George. And George is loaded. Okay? He is fucking loaded. But not just is he rich in fucking OC. Honey, you want to be rich in OC, you gotta have money, hunty. But he is kind and he is sweet and he is loving and he treats her kids great, and her kids who are older now. She has like fucking two teenage, almost adult. Remember, her daughter Ashley was like an adult. He was just this amazing fucking man who just came into their life out of the fucking blue. And her life like that went from single parent struggling, working for fucking Vicky, to this man coming in, and overnight she's in this famous, this world of riches and wealth again. And he really was like a really nice guy and really kind guy, and was just out of the blue. And so this is the energy I want to tell you guys of what the tower can be. That's the tower. That would be the tower in her life. It just happened. She wasn't looking. Would she have found George on her own? I don't think so. Because I think when we're looking, that energy pushes it away. It's like when you reach for the feather. And remember, you had the feather. You ever tried to reach out for a feather? Right? When we reach for the feather, it pulls away. It's almost this weird magnetic thing. As we reach, it pulls away. And it's like, I don't think she would have found George had she looked for him. I think it was just, she hit the fucking lottery. Remember they were doing this thing filming and they came outside and there was a fucking, a brand new Mercedes with a red bow on it or something, remember? And everybody's like, remember Vicky was so jealous. Remember Lori was like, oh my God, he's such a great guy. Isn't he such a great guy? And Vicky was like, yeah, he is. Because it was a brand new fucking Benz sitting outside for her. And one of those like rare Benzes too. Like there was only like so many, it's hard to get. And like George just bought it for her. Like George gave her this life of opulence. After she struggled for a really long time, you know, by herself with her kids. That's the kind of life-changing story it can be. Does it always have to be Yeah, I know, fucking Vicky. She's something else, that a bitch. She's like, he is, but it's like, she's like, I want somebody to buy me a birthday present. But I believe that can happen to all of us, not just necessarily that we're gonna meet someone and, oh great, well we're just gonna meet someone and they're just gonna be rich. But it's about the whole fairy tale of it. It's about that she met someone that she loved and was in love with, that was kind, that was all of these things, everything she's been looking for. You see what I'm saying? That's the point, is that why does it have to be limited where we have to say, well it's got to be only love and that's okay, it can't be all this. Why? We didn't come here to suffer. We came here to learn. We came here for soul ascension, but we didn't come here to suffer. And if I can marry a man who's rich, bitch, I will. And nobody gonna make me feel bad about that. So Jade, I don't know, honey, be on the lookout for something life-changing. Could it be you landing this job or opportunity that overnight puts you into it, and it's not a man? Yeah. Could have nothing to do with a man coming in as a rich man. It could be all you manifesting it. It could be you getting all of these things. It's possible. It is possible. Could this be like, for example, I know people that like they'll go finally now and everybody's a realtor, right? We all know one, and you know this. They'll sell one house and make a fortune off of it. Like that could be this as well too. This could also be someone sells one book, right? Everybody wants to be a writer right now. But imagine, these are the lucky people that really make it, right? An actor, an actress, they go and they get the fucking big break. That could be that too for you. So remember now, these mini readings that I'm doing for each person individually, this can also be for you guys too, because you guys are the cross watchers. You're the cross watchers. What does that say? You start a new job tomorrow? Yes. You never know, honey. You never know, because that tower is exactly that. It's unpredictable and it's very unexpected. We don't know how it's going to happen. And we don't know how many times the tower will hit. We don't know. Is it one and done or is it several? So anyways, that was a really beautiful reading for you, honey. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, who's next? Was it Mama Cray? I know, it's exciting. Don't get me wrong, honey. I meet my George. I'm done. I'll be doing readings in Saint Tropez, maybe shuffling while I'm sipping that motherfucking rosé somewhere. I'm sitting in my bathtub in my white marble bathroom, honey. I shuffle a little bit for you motherfuckers. I'm not gonna forget everybody. Listen, I'm a light worker. So I'm saying I'm a light worker, honey. I'm a witch. Okay, so I'm always gonna be doing a little something, but I'm gonna be in a different motherfucking environment. I'll be shuffling in my mansion. Okay? I'll be on that golf course with my husband in the golf cart, trying to shuffle while we, you know what I'm saying? The environment gonna change, but the witch inside ain't going. It's gonna be a rich witch. A rich witch bitch is what it's gonna change to for me. And I make no mistakes about that. But I got Capricorn moon, bring it on. Think I want to fucking struggle financially, bitch? I don't. I'm tired of fucking having all these bills, right? We're tired of having all this debt. We really do. We need help, especially for us that have children. If a lot of people who don't have children, you think you're broke now. You have no fucking idea. You don't know bills, bitch. Till you have a child. You do not know fucking bills and stress until you have a child. I'm telling you. Because it's another human being that depends on you, and they have so many different things that they're gonna need, right? And when as they grow older, there's different things. So when they're young, they need clothes for school and food and shelter and all these different things, right? And then there's all these things that happen throughout life, but then they go to college, and then you still have to provide for them in other ways too. So it's like, honey, you do not know fucking bills till you have a child. Now, I'm telling you, this is the truth. If you're single and you have no children, you better enjoy that. You better enjoy your money, because you ain't gonna have none when you have a child. And then you gotta work really hard, and then you gotta go and be really abundant. And let me tell you, so when I say, I'm not embarrassed to say that my husband is going to have money, because I deserve that. And my child deserves that too. I think my family deserves to know what that feels like, to have that wealth and to have that opulence of being able to go somewhere and someone picking up the tab because he genuinely cares. Like not just me, it's not just I deserve that. It's not just my daughter deserves that, but my family does. You see what I'm saying? We all deserve that. to have that feeling of safety and security and the finer things in life. This is what I truly believe. All right, anyways, who's next? Mama Cray. Here we go, Mama Cray. Mama Cray. I heard a tea kettle. Mama Cray, you know like those old school tea kettles where like when it's ready, it starts whistling? I can't tell if it's a tea kettle and a train whistling or if it's just one. But I saw, when I heard the whistle sound, I saw a tea kettle. And you know, that is symbolic of its time. It's like a timer goes off, isn't it? It's a natural timer on the tea kettle. Also, from the train aspect, when you hear this, the horn, that beep, well, it's actually a horn, right? It's woo on the train. It means that it's saying it's coming. Beware, it's coming. So it's either a timer going off or it's saying beware, it's coming. It's letting you know. That's sleepless nights, insomnia. I think all of us since the eclipses have had issues sleeping. This feels like sleepless nights, insomnia. It feels like that's so strange too. Because I was going to say it could be an aqua thing. I mean, it's all of us too, but you know, I know you're an Aquarius too. But this is about having issues trying to sleep, right? This person is laying in bed and you can see that they're just kind of like, why can't I fucking go to sleep? Trying to see the sun. Sun is the happiest card in the whole deck. Once you get the sun in your reading, I mean, call it a day. It's done. You don't need to know nothing else. The sun came out. Really, you know what I mean? The sun is going to trump everything. The sun is bliss, it's happiness, it's peace, it's growth, it's success. It is Leo energy. Yes. Yes, it is. You know the feeling when the sun starts shining after it's been raining and cold and wintry? You know that feeling of like when the sun comes and that feeling of the warmth on the skin, and it's just that feeling of like a breath of relief. You know that feeling? It's like a breath of relief. It really is, because imagine when it's really cold and you're like, oh, fuck, and then the sun comes out and you're just like, oh my God, oh, it's relief. There's something about when the sun comes, it's going to be relief. The Hermit, Virgo. It's like you find the sun. Or does the sun find you? See that? Look at it. Look in his lantern. In his lantern is a light. It looks like it's a star, but it can be the sun. Does the sun find you or do you find the sun? It's probably both. Looking, but not looking. Finding without looking kind of a vibe, right? The world. Something comes back. Not necessarily a fuck face comes back, but something comes back, right? It's full circle. Something is full circle. What does that mean by full circle? It can mean going out and searching for something, but then coming back to something, right? It reminds me of like those really cheesy, but I love them, all of those like Hallmark Christmas movies you see when they go and they travel and they live away, but then they come back home. You know, it's the whole vibe of like home is where the heart is. It comes back. It comes back. This can also be a person. Five of Cups, great loss. Sorrow, loss. This is mourning. A masculine might be mourning. Doesn't have to be you. It feels like it's connected to a masculine. Someone that you haven't met yet. Maybe it's someone you do know, but this is someone who has loss. There is... You guys might have that in common, actually. You have in common loss. The Magician. Here we fucking go. Here we fucking go. Here we go. Here the fuck we go. Here the fuck we go. Here we go. The Magician. You see how his face, you can't see it? Because he hasn't revealed himself to you yet. The Magician is tricky too. So can there be, we talked about this. Magician energy can be all different types. They could be awful people, right? Where they're tricksters and they're illusionists and they're two-faced and stuff, right? Yeah, but that's not what this feels like. This feels like it's someone who just hasn't presented themselves yet, or you don't know who they are. They could be hiding, lurking in this around the surface, someone that you know but hasn't actually like come up to you. It could be someone you really know, like talk to all the time, but then there's nothing that's been whatever. But it's the whole he's in the shadow. This can also be the spirit's been hiding this from you too. Spirit hasn't shown you who this person is. You can feel them though. Remember I told you every time I read for you, I feel it. I can feel like they're there already, but we don't see him. Like, oh my God, yeah, he's there. He's somewhere else. He's in another. We don't see him. See that? We don't see him. I heard yet. The magician is going to reveal himself. We don't see him yet. The mirror. You guys are definitely going to mirror that. I think you mirror loss. You mirror loss. I think whatever like mourning or sadness or whatever this is that they feel or have gone through, you guys mirror that feeling of you lost something really great, right? A loved one. There's this feeling of that, like you guys mirror loss. And it's so funny too, because there's this energy of a reflection back, right? That's what the mirror is. The mirror talks about threshold, reflection, and self-awareness. And it's almost like looking at a person and almost seeing yourself. It's the feeling I get for you. You look at them and you're like, oh my God, it's like my mirror image. Something about that energy, it's like, this is just, it's like looking in a mirror. It's like looking at me. It's like seeing myself. Something about that connection of looking at them and you see yourself is just going to be what it feels like. Now, everybody's love connection is going to be described a little bit differently. And for some of you, this is going to be how you relate to it. You're going to be like, when I look at them, I see myself. And that can mean a million different things for each person, but it's quite profound to look at a person and see yourself, don't you think? It really is. And to experience great loss. Not everybody knows what that feels like, to bawl your eyes out so much and to feel such pain in your heart for losing someone that you feel like you're going to die. And it sounds really dramatic and unfathomable to someone that's never experienced that, but I just remember the first time my heart really, really, really cracked open when I was like an older conscious person. Someone just sent me 5555 to my PayPal. Someone just sent that to my PayPal. Thank you, honey. Please let us know how you want me to do it. The reading, I mean, okay? But I remember that first moment, and I was conscious of it because I remember I bawled my eyes out when I lost my grandparents from my dad's side. But these two right here, right? We lost my papa first. And I just remember the ache in my heart was just so perfect. I was wide open. And the pain that I fucking felt, obviously, because I was so much older when I lost my mom's parents, and I was young when I lost my dad's parents. And so had it been the opposite, right, it would be the same concept, because I would have, spent much more of my life with that set. But that's the difference, is that I'm giving you an example, right, of like when we have loss like that, where it is so fucking profound that you just crack fucking open and you cry so hard you think you're gonna die. You think you're gonna die. Someone else just sent me 50. Someone just sent 50 to my PayPal. Thank you, honey. Let us know here, please, how you want me to do it, your reading. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. You ever have that feeling, right, where your heart gets cracked open so much and it's so much pain that you kind of just feel like, I don't know how I'm gonna survive. And that was the first crack here, and I thought, oh wow, this is fucking insane. Second crack, not very long after we lose my grandma, and then I really thought I wasn't gonna make it. I really did. I've never felt that kind of loss and being so mad at God because my grandma suffered and she was a fucking saint. And it just this thing that I went through, and it's to know that like someone else would understand that bond of heartbreak and betrayal and pain. Betrayal meaning from God. I was like, this is fucking war. Like, how fucking dare. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, there was the wrath in me. I was like, everybody's fucked. To have that bond in common, right, with another person of tremendous loss, there's a kinship to it that is unspoken. And I think that you and this person will have that sort of kinship. And maybe your angels of whoever it is that you both lost, right? Your angels are bringing you two together. They're your cupids. My cupids, absolutely. My dad's parents, absolutely. I am like I am literally my dad's mom's. This is how my grandma was. I guarantee you, when I get old, I'll be just like her. My grandma was rascal and she swore and she didn't give a fuck. She said fuck. She said fuck, I don't give a fuck. My Japanese grandma, she didn't give a fuck. She would smoke her fucking cigarettes and eat her snacks, and everybody said, don't be smoking those cigarettes, don't be drinking those, don't be eating those fucking snacks. My grandma didn't give a fuck. My Japanese grandma, this grandma was healthy, ran marathons, was, you know, so, didn't swear. She said, God damn it, and she said shit, and that was it. But my Japanese grandma, my dad says fuck every other word. Me and my dad are like twins. Kind of grouchy, a little bit moody. We say fuck every 5 seconds. Like, that was how my grandma was too. My grandma was like fuck, but she was so loving and she loved everybody, but she was real rough around the edges, you know. So you can imagine this old Japanese lady, you know, smoking her fucking cigarettes and saying fuck, and with her cigarette hanging out her fucking lip and digging in her snack bags and stuff, eating her fucking shit. I mean, she was amazing. She was absolutely amazing. You know, everyone loved her. I'm gonna be like that when I get old. But the loss that we feel with these people, I don't know. I'm a different version of myself now that I've lost them. I'm different. You're gonna have that in common, Chris, with this person. You and him is gonna be like, that changed me. Did it change us for the better? I don't know. It changed me. I mean, you see what I'm saying? That's like somebody asking you, well, after you lost this loved one, did it change you for the better? And I mean, what does that mean, better? No, I don't feel better. I feel sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel sad. I don't feel like it was for the better. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Tamara. You emailed me? Okay, great. Thank you, honey. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for the donation. I think you're going to have this in common. You're just changed. You're different. You're different versions of yourself. You know what's crazy is because we know extreme loss, when happiness comes, we just feel it so much more. Because we have felt such pain and heartbreak. It makes me want to cry every time I think about my grandma. Especially this one right here, because this one just, I mean, just, she's my mom. You know, and like, imagine that now. You just, even now, like, I'll never get over it. And like, did we change for the better? I don't know, but I'm definitely different. When you feel that kind of pain and loss and sadness, it imprints on you, right? If you've lost someone, you know that it imprints on us, and our vibration is different. You can feel that type of energy in another. It's almost this kinship of, oh my God, you too, and they're like, yeah, you're like, yeah, me too. I can feel it. It's just a feeling, like, you can't explain it. It's like when I tell you guys how those of us that have gone through these brutal awakenings, we weren't seeking it, right? It just found us, and we went through these horrible things in life and went through these tower moments. And like, we went through hell, and like, you know, hell is something that we share in common with someone else, and we're like, oh my God, you went to hell too, and you came back and you survived, and you're like, yeah, me too, like, oh my God, right? So like, you guys have this kinship of things, and I think it's collective for a lot of you guys, that you're gonna find that your person that you end up with, there's this kinship of, we went through hell, me too, oh my God, this happened to me too, oh my God, I lost my, me too. There's this kinship of that. Like, my heart's still gaping open. And I'm PMSing too, right? I'm gonna get my period at any second, but my heart has been ripped open since I lost her. Them too, right? They'll have this loss, it's this kinship. And as I was saying and I want to close out your reading, honey, while I move on to the next, the reason we're going to be able to know such happiness and joy and bliss is because we know firsthand what pain and heartbreak is. And because we know pain and heartbreak so much, this is why we're going to be able to feel this bliss so much, because we feel it to the extreme. I wouldn't know what happiness is if I didn't feel this kind of heartbreak. You know what I mean? And because our hearts are just gaping open like this, imagine that love that will come and flood in from the right person. The saying is, it comes when your heart can carry it. Right? So beautiful. But pardon me. My poor Capricorn moon right now, she's fighting for her life. My fucking cold Capricorn moon, bitch, she fighting for her life with this full moon in Scorpio. My God. And then it's an eclipse, and then it's Mercury and Pluto in retro. And then I'm PMS, and I'm gonna get my period, and these tears are coming, honey. I've been watching rom-coms, honey. Let me tell you. And then once my period comes, I'll be back to cold ass Misty again. So just enjoy it while we can. Who's next? Rachel? Is Rachel still here? Hi, honey. I'm not even kidding too. My Capricorn was she fighting for her life. I was watching Wedding Date last night, holding back them tears, bitch. I was like, literally. Oh, there's Rachel. Hi, honey. Here we go. This is for Rachel Spirit. Hold on. For Rachel. Rachel. I heard tick tock. You know, like a grandfather clock? Like old school clocks, like my mom has one of those. So it's like always going off at like loud time. Bing, bing. It's like, but it's like, you know how like tick tock, tick tock. I heard like one of those. Like a old school watch. Tick tock. Something about TikTok. Remain positive. Look at that light. See that? That's you and your energy, no matter what. I heard no matter what. You be positive no matter what. It's like it's attracting something too. The more positive you become, the more you're going to attract things in. No, I keep hearing it. Someone say, no matter what. No matter what. Be positive. Don't worry. Hold on. Don't fucking freak out. Don't overthink it. You know, that kind of feeling? Don't, just no matter what. Be positive. Even if in this moment you think this is fucked up. There's no outcome. There's no positive solution. It's like, don't you fucking give up, or don't you be pessimistic or negative, no matter what. That you can see in the card itself too, you have all these flowers, quite symbolic of something springing to life, bloom, right? I mean, this is spring, all the flowers are blooming, all of our noses is itchier than motherfuckers. You see me like this, my eyeballs is really itchy, but it's that energy of like bloom. Things are blooming around us. You see what I'm saying? And it is a natural process as well too, of this energy of winter means everything dies, spring things come to light. Is that TikTok talking about time and organic time and perfect timing? Be positive, right? A year from now. Tick tock. Tick tock. 4 seasons. I just talked about 2 seasons. I talked about winter and spring. 4 seasons in a year. There are no accidents. There's something about that energy of 4 seasons. Is it 4 seasons in actual weather? It's possible. Is it 4 seasons of us and our life? Yeah. 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 It's time for you to fucking bloom. It's time. It's your becoming. There's a time and a place for us to wither away and die, right? Go through spiritual death. There's a time and a place for nothingness when seeds are planted, right? Because all the magic happens below the surface when we plant a seed. That's a whole time and a phase and a period of organic energy, right? And then the next phase is bloom, harvest. I mean, remember this full moon we just had, this full moon in Scorpio? It was the flower moon. And it's the flower moon because it's symbolic in nature of when things are fucking blooming. So something here about the bloom. One more, please. No. No is a full sentence. There's something better. Look at that. No, there's something better. Period. Period. No. No. Nope. Something better's coming. Nope. Not gonna settle. Look at the Ten of Swords card. See how she feels guided to go this way? Something is calling her. There's an intuitiveness. The Ten of Swords traditionally in tarot means something is ending. So there could be the end of something for you, right? Whether this is the end of a big cycle, is this the end of a relationship, the end of a job, the end of maybe something within us, right? And you'll know what this is individually. We'll be like, yep, I did. I just had a big fucking closure of something. And I feel it's also spiritual death too, right? It's about caterpillar going through cocoon, coming out the other end as a fucking butterfly. But it's the end of something. And you can see that she's looking towards this new beginning, right? A new day has come. It's hard to see, but you can see she's looking towards the sun. The sun. Sun is essential for all living things to grow during the bloom. During the bloom, right? What is this energy of the sun? Truth. It's possibly healing. The sun can symbolize growth. An end is one door closes, a new one opens. If you just lost your job after a month, that's the whole thing of be positive. No matter what. Now I get why they really, really emphasized no matter what. No matter what. You see that? No matter what. Only thing we can control is us and being on the right vibration, right? Sometimes we lose a job. Sometimes the relationship doesn't work out and we did everything in our power. Sometimes we did everything in our power to assure it. And sometimes shit just don't go our way. Sometimes we were the problem. And am I the problem? Am I the villain? You know, that kind of an energy, right? And that's a different story. But sometimes we didn't do nothing. One door closes, another one opens. See that? No matter what. And it is definitely about the universe rearranging you for sure. It's tower energy. Things happen for a reason, even if we don't see it in the moment. Things happen for a fucking reason though. So one door closes, another opens. Look at the Queen of Swords. I love her in this deck because she's calm. She's cool, calm, and collected. And you can see her position. Her sword is down, which means, right, a Queen of Swords can be like this. That means that she's fucking not open and she's on guard and she's defensive. She's got a chip on her fucking shoulder. You see what I'm saying? Her sword is down and she's doing this. She's reflecting. She's thinking. She's looking towards the future, looking towards the horizon. She just is. She's in the moment. This is you in the moment. Reflection. Feeling it out. Sometimes when we just go, we miss it. What do we miss? The gut feeling. We miss the signs and synchronicities. We miss it. You can't miss it. You can't miss it. Well, certain things you can't miss, but there are certain things that we can miss. This is about being in this moment of anything, Spirit? Let me feel this. Is anything coming to me, right? Now, this is also about contemplation. What do I want? Is there something I need to see? Is there a lesson here? You know, it's that kind of a vibe of just pure reflection of everything. It's a pause, and Spirit, is it a pause right now on purpose? Am I missing something? Is there something you want me to see? Was there a lesson there? That's all of this. It's giving us this moment to stop, pause, and breathe and catch our fucking breath. It's giving us this moment to stop, pause, breathe, and reflect upon, was this a lesson? Even the pauses are important and part of the plan. Even the pauses, even the in-betweens, they're all part of the written plan. No matter what, I just got the chills, remember? No matter what. You do your part, you're doing what you're supposed to do, no matter what. Now, if we ain't doing what we were supposed to motherfucking do, that's where we reflect and we go, well, what the fuck was I not doing? Was there a lesson that I didn't see or learn? What the fuck was it? Was I supposed to have said no? I don't know, right? Whatever this is, it's reflection. But if you know you've been doing what you're supposed to do, honey, then universe, here we go. Let me buckle up so the universe can do its fucking thing. So the Queen of Swords, this is a beautiful energy. She's in a place of surrender. And that's a very difficult place for the Queen of Swords to be, surrender. She's so used to having to fight, to be on the defense, to be ready, to be aware. So imagine she gets to take a little bit of a breath or a breather. She gets to put her sword down for one split second and she just says, just breathe. No matter what, just breathe. There's a tower. I told you, bitches, the tower's going to keep fucking hitting. This is collective and this is individually. The tower is sudden, unexpected, external, universal things. Such as sudden, unexpected endings like losing our job. Sudden, unexpected endings like a fucking big-ass, huge bill comes out of fucking nowhere. Something, a life crisis. Now, doesn't always have to be those things. Sometimes it can be a really, really amazing thing. Someone has this genius fucking idea and lightning strikes and we have this creative thought process and like that, right? It's this, it's lightning, it's unexpected. You don't know where lightning will hit next. Unexpectedness. But when lightning hits, you shooketh. Remember we talked about this earlier about the zzz. Zzz. It's a zzz. You can't miss it. It's a zzz. So this tower right here came in, right, to intervene because if you're on the wrong path, well, they're going to try and rearrange you, right? The tower energy can be rearrangement. It's a blessing in disguise. Doesn't feel like it always in the moment, but it is a fucking blessing. Sometimes we have to really, really fuck up. This is general, okay, for you guys collectively, not just specifically for her specific reading. Somebody just sent me 55 to my PayPal. Thank you, honey. Somebody just sent 55 to my PayPal. Let me know how you want me to do your reading. This is about that energy of sometimes we really do have to go through the shit and make not very great decisions. And not everybody's like this, but I know myself to be this way. I procrastinate a hell of a fucking lot because I'm an aqua. And I tend to really like not necessarily always do the things that I'm supposed to do and almost self-sabotage my shit. And it puts me in this position sometimes where it's so much pressure because it's just what it is. And it's like, I just don't have this capability to always have this smooth and easy thing of like doing all these things that way. There's something about when I learn lessons, they're always like, they always have to be like this big thing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just the way I learn. I don't know why, but it's this repeat pattern in my life of where, I don't know, like some people, they just have these like little things and they always just kind of gotta, not me. I don't know if it's because I'm an aqua and I'm rebellious. And so it's this subconscious rebellion in me to be like, no. I'll suffer the consequences later, or no, I'm going to deal with this now, or no, I'm going to do it my way, or I don't know. But we're all really different. And I think that for a lot of us, that tower is that energy of the universe going, it's time. Sit the fuck down, get this done, sit the fuck down, figure out what you want in life, sit the fuck down, get rid of this relationship, it's not working. You see like that? That's what it can be as well too. it's just, I don't know, inside of me. It's just like, I do that a lot. I procrastinate, or I just say, I don't know. It's just, we do it in our head. I respond in my head to messages. I do think, I don't know. It's just the way that we are. And then it's the procrastination can turn into something like a big fucking snowball. A little flake turns into this big thing. And then before we know it, we go, what the fuck is that? But it's just so strange that it's like how some of us it is, yeah? So anyways, this particular lightning striking for you is going to be some sudden unexpectedness. And it is always a gift. The Five of Wands, that's a lot of chaos. This could be competition, but I don't feel competition. For me, it just feels like a lot of moving pieces and parts. Again, rearrangement. Rearrangement. Yeah, I think a lot of us are horrible procrastinators. I really am. And I mean in the little and the big things. I will get a message or an email and I responded in my head as an aqua and I just didn't do it in the moment. If I don't do something at that exact very second, it's, oh my God, it's lost. You know what I mean? It's just the truth. And then sometimes things snowball into this big thing and you're just like, oh my God, it's an avalanche. Now it's an avalanche. But maybe it's supposed to have been an avalanche. Five of Wands, a lot of moving pieces and parts. A lot of action, a lot of chaos. That could also be chaos. Because, I mean, imagine when lightning strikes, there's going to be chaos after that, right? Yeah. Yeah. Four of Pentacles, hold on tight, honey. That's what I heard. Hold on tight. Buckle up. Hold on for the motherfucking ride. Remember what your message was? Be positive no matter what. No matter what. All right. I'm going to get a couple more cards for you, honey. Give me 1 second. No matter what. Oh, you have Paradise. It's basically the sun. This card, Paradise, is the sun. It's happiness, joy, expansion, playfulness, right? That's all that energy right here. The Tower is the universe having our back, is what it is. And also being very optimistic. That's the sun energy, is being optimistic. When we are negative, when we see things as glass half empty, it's what it's going to be, because it's what we manifest and it's what we claim. So we want to claim the sun energy of no matter what, and it is what it is, and there's growth in this, and there's a reason for this, and it's that ultimate blind faith in the universe of there's a divine order of things, and sometimes we don't see it in that exact moment, but are we doing our part too? We can't just do nothing and blame the universe, right? Because I see muggles do that. They just sit there and they're not motivated and they pick the wrong people. They pick the wrong things in life. And then they sit there and they're pissed off at the world, but really they're not doing their part in doing what they're supposed to do. But then you also have that energy of people that's doing everything they're supposed to, but shit happens. And shit happens because it's something's pre-written. We don't know exactly why and what is the, well, we don't know what the reason for it is in the moment, but know that the universe doesn't want to fuck us. It's not the purpose of the universe. The universe just wants to fuck you? No. Are you fucking you? The universe is going to come in to rearrange. The universe will come in to end things and help you along the way and conspire in a sense to help you, but no, they don't fuck you. I mean, I don't know. Outside circumstances could. Evil energy, horrible people, free will of the muggles and shit, yes, but the universe itself? Nah. It's always a hidden blessing, right? All right, so the sun, and as I tell you guys, once you get the sun in your reading, call it a fucking day. It's a wrap. Because the sun trumps everything. It trumps every fucking thing. Once you get the sun, you don't got to worry about nothing else because it's bliss. It's happiness. It's like once the sun comes up, there it is. It's the sun. Ah. All right, thank you, honey. Who's next? Jennifer and then Melissa. Okay, got it. Hold on 1 second. It's so funny too because as I look at the C'est La Vie candles, they're very springy. See the colors that I put in them? It reminds me of spring and bloom and blossoming. And the C'est La Vie candle, the intention of this when you burn it is to release and let go of anything from the past. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. Is to release anything from the past and to let it go and to allow ourselves to be in the flow for what is. Not only does it look gorgeous and smell gorgeous, but there's a purpose and an intention behind the candle. And that intention is, I want to call into me something that is for me. And I want to create space, right? And I want to call in what's for my greater good, but I also want the universe to give me that okay that I can breathe. A second I light this candle, I feel this instant like I just feel relaxed. Because that's the purpose and the intention right behind the candle, is for us to relax. Hold on, I don't like the lighting already. Okay, sorry. Here we go. All right, who's next? Is Melissa, is she here? Okay, yeah, so those of you that want me to record a few minutes and send it to you directly, then make sure you email me, and then I won't do it here publicly. I'll send it to you separately. So who is Melissa? Okay, we're just gonna wait to see if Melissa is still here, because if not, then we'll wait till the next time we come live. I don't force nothing, honey, except for these fucking pants on these thighs. There she is right there. Here we go, honey. Melissa. There could be like a trip or something. Melissa, something about that. I don't know if it's somebody who's traveling. I don't know if it's a work thing. But I feel something about travel. All right, Spirit, this is from Melissa, please. What messages do you have for her? What do you want her to know? What is she allowed to know? What do you want her to know? What is she allowed to know? Go with the flow. It's almost comical, too, when they say shit like that. We want to punch air. Really, universe? Really, Spirit, go with the flow? But it's true. Go with the flow. You know what they say, right? If it comes, let it. If it goes, let it. Go with the flow. You'd be surprised how in the exact moment we need to hear that. Because, you know, we're so conditioned to be in life, right? For example, this is my position normally, and I don't even realize it. So when someone says to me, Spirit says to me, or I remind myself, Missy, relax and breathe. Let it go. Go with the flow. You would be surprised how in that moment, I realized I was breathing shallow. I realized in that moment, I was clenching my fists and my teeth and just stressed out and like this. And it's like tight like that, my neck and everything, right? And it's really uncomfortable. And in that moment of the most simplest way to remind someone, like, hey, relax, just breathe. Just go with the flow. Like, it's all going to be okay. C'est la vie. You see that? Like I said, when I burn my C'est la vie candle, it's that moment of like the, and that shallow breath. Right? It's anxiety, it's scared, it's fear, it's stress. We're breathing like that. And then we wonder why we can't fucking get in the flow. And then we wonder, right, why? So this is a collective energy, a reminder of relax. Drop the shoulders. Relax the neck. Unclench the jaw. Relax the hands. Just breathe. If it comes, let it. If it goes, let it. Go with the flow, honey. I swear to fucking God, your next card says, let go and just be. Go with the flow, let go, and just be. Gee, I wonder what your fucking message is. Calm before the storm. Here we go. Here we go. Here the fuck we go. Calm before the storm. What could be the storm? Change. Winds of change. For you specifically, it feels like change. It could be a change in a cycle, right? New cycle starts up. So there's new changes, new opportunities, new beginnings. But that's what it feels like to me. Calm before the storm for you is changes coming from Melissa Spirit. There's strength here. That's Leo. Strength. It's so weird because I heard when that card came up, I heard, and the strength to carry on. Isn't that Mariah? And the strength to carry on. Isn't that Hero? And a hero lies in you. That's fucking Mimi. It's Hero. That's what I heard when I saw the strength card for you. And a hero comes along with the strength to carry on. Something about that energy. 9 of fucking cups. Here it is. Here it is. This is the 9 of cups, which is something that you really want. Something that you really, really, really want. I don't feel a person, honestly. So, I mean, it could be a Leo, but it's more about the energy of the strength to overcome. And it's like this, it's independence. It's you being your own motherfucking hero. You see that point? Fuck them. It's like spirit going, bitch, you're the fucking hero in your own story in life. And when we are in recognition of that we're the fucking hero in our life, we're the ones that are our own saviors. That's that connection to self, right? It's like that connection back to self, and that's where the power comes from. So this getting something that you want. Patience, this is Sagittarius, this is patience, temperance. Patience. It's also balance. Balance, oh boy. Here's the wheel. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is karma. There's something about that because the 9 of Swords in the bottom of the deck. Now the Wheel of Fortune is beautiful things, right? Remember I told you the storm that was coming for you was change. That's the change. The wheel turns. Now, the Wheel of Fortune can be fortune, luck, right? Oh my God, beautiful, amazing fucking things. But the wheel also is sudden change, and the wheel also is karma. Because it's karmic cycles. Cycles. 9 of Swords right there. See that energy, that sleepless nights? It could be about worry, anxiety. It could be about, not being balanced. This energy right here is about peace and balance, right? It's tempered and it's very c'est la vie. This is not c'est la vie. This is I can't sleep, I'm stressed out, right? There's doubt, there's worry, right? It can be also symbolic for insomnia. And I know a lot of us have been suffering with fucking insomnia lately with the freaking eclipses. Oh, there it is. See, that's the centeredness I talked about. And a hero, it's the hero thing. See, that's her. She's centered. She's grounded. She's the hero of her own story. There's something about that like, it's you recognizing that it's me. You see what I'm saying? You recognizing it's you. Queen of Pentacles is balanced. She's stable. She's connected. You see what I'm saying? Connected, not attached, right? She's holding this pentacle. This could be someone who's financially stable. This is someone here who, I mean, you can see the patience in her. She's patient and she is secure because she has her own shit. The universe is going to bring you something. I can just feel it. These 3 cards right here scream they're bringing you something. In this new cycle, they're going to bring you something. It's something new that's coming. New cycle, new beginning. Ooh. Ooh, the ladybug. Remember you had the 9 of Cups, wishes are coming true. There it is right there, wishes are coming true. That's what the card literally says. The ladybug is a vibrant, abundant life, happy, comfort, leisure, wishes are coming true, possible birth of a daughter. Doesn't have to be though, right? But you can see it right here. Look at that. The ladybug's coming in for you. And then you have the Celtic knot. That for some people can be tying the knot, meaning right, wedding and marriage and engagement. But the Celtic knot also talks about divine love, unconditional love, love of a lifetime. We get the Celtic knot energy, divine union, when we love the fuck out of ourselves first. People can argue with me. That's my own opinion. This is the whole twin flame union kind of a vibe, right? We have to be in love with ourselves first. We have to be in union with self first for us to be able to connect with another person. Because this is why. This kind of an energy is a very high vibed, almost heavenly, sort of sacred, ancient kind of a connection. That kind of connection doesn't mean, it's not with a person who's a fuckface. Oh, divine union with a fuckface? No. A fuck boy, fuck girl? No. Someone who's emotionally immature? Nope. Someone who loves themselves, gone through the fucking shit and the battles and the lessons. Someone who's respectful and kind, and someone who treats themselves well because that's they know they deserve that, and so they treat people that same way. See, that like attracts like. The only way that comes in and manifests is when we love self. I'm my own hero. I love me. I don't accept crumbs. I don't believe bullshit lies. No is a full sentence for me. If my gut tells me it's no, period. This is me saying, I don't need you to save me because I have my own sword, but I would like a companion in the future to go to war with. Motherfucker, I don't need you to save me. I don't need you to go to war for me. I'm fucking goddess of war. I'm looking for a god of war. Can you ride with me? We ride at dawn, bitch. But we're not gonna go, oh, I'm a damsel in distress and I want somebody to come say, fuck no. You want this? This is collective. Do you guys want this? Then you better love the fuck out of yourself. Because if you don't love the fuck out of yourself and you do not know what love look like by loving your damn self, you will be fooled into thinking what love is not. And we have all been there. We have all been there. How was we duped into thinking that was love? Because we didn't love our fucking self. Collectively, this is your message, right? For all of you, love the fuck out of yourself. Because if I don't love me, honey, I can let anybody tell me they love me by treating me like dirt and trash and shit. But that's not how I love me. That's how I used to love me. That's not how I love me now. So it's this energy of, I am the love of my fucking life. And if you want to come into my life, you earn this motherfucking spot. Because I will not settle or tolerate anything. Because if we do this, and we meet someone vibrationally here, and we do this, because it means we're going to go right in another cycle again, right? Karma, Wheel of Fortune karma cycle. You see what I'm saying? So this energy is a reminder to love the fuck out of yourself, because then ain't nobody gonna love you the way you love you. And you set the tone and the pace. That way nobody can fool me into thinking, well, Missy, this is me loving you and this is me showing you love. No, bitch, you keep up. See the way I love me? You love me like this too. See the way I respect me? Then you respect me the same way too. Now, it's going to be a beautiful love connection when someone comes in and even shows us all these other different ways to love ourselves. Not to love them, to love ourselves, and vice versa. You're going to come into someone's life and imagine you're going to love them like that and beautiful, whatever. But then you also teach them new ways to love themselves. See, that's a heaven sent, you know, very sacred, holy connection. Not this motherfucking muggle shit over here with these fuckers who don't know shit about shit. Parading around and thinking that they're doing it, but they're all fucking doing sneaky shit, doing some cheating. You're with a fuck boy, he's treating you terribly, but you're making excuses for them, living in delusion. That ain't no high vibrational shit, and don't call it that either. Call it what it is, a lesson. All right, her final messages here are Ten of Wands. This girl is on fire. One more. Something here didn't work out, and it changed this bitch. Look at that, Phoenix rising. Something ends, Phoenix rising. Oh boy, look at the Four of Swords. When? She's waiting. This bitch was waiting. And she waited in vain. Now this can be past life energy. This can be in a previous relationship that we learned our lesson in, right? I think we've all been there. Where we put all of our energy or all of our focus and actions and intentions on a person, and it didn't quite work out. And that here could be quite symbolic of why we don't fucking wait. We don't wait. We do because we don't. Because you keep the fuck up or you get left behind. See, this is, it reminds me of like, I mean, imagine, why would you burn your wedding dress too? Because that's an old part of your life that you don't need anymore. You know what I mean? You want to know what's fucking insane? I just saw this last night. I just literally saw somebody burn their wedding dress last night. I actually saw Angelina on Jersey Shore burn her wedding dress because I was snooping around on Jersey Shore's Instagram page because, you know, Sammy is coming back, right? Sammy came back. And I mean, that's just like, listen, if you love Jersey Shore, this is, let me live, okay? Trust me, we're going, oh, right? I was like, oh my God. And so, I saw Angelina last night burn her dress in one of the clips on the page. And then she immediately got engaged to this new guy. But there's this symbolism of the old, and then the new. It's symbolic of creating space. It's symbolic of letting it crash and burn, so that new can be birthed, right? So that there can be new energy coming in. I remember that when I moved into the apartment on the beach, me and my daughter, it was that Easter. That's the first time I started watching Jersey Shore. It was just a couple years ago. And it was, I think, on Hulu or something. And when we started watching it, it was just me and her at home that particular Easter. And it was a couple months after we moved into the apartment on the beach, and she's watched it before and I never did. And I was like, oh, okay, we'll watch it. I remember I was fucking hooked. Cause it's just so fucking insane. Like my weakness is reality TV. It just is. It's my fucking thing. I just love reality TV, but not all reality TV shows. But I remember I was obsessed with Real World on MTV when I was young. And I just had this bug for reality TV. So I love all kinds of reality TV. Like, for example, I've watched every single episode of Little People Big World. I've seen every episode of Seven Little Johnstons. I've almost every single episode of The Real Housewives of Every Fucking Where. It's just, I love reality TV shows, but it depends on what it is. But it's just so funny that Jersey Shore, I just saw it last night. I was like, oh my God, Angelina burned her dress. And oh my God, it's like a new beginning for her. So I don't know, honey. It's new beginnings. All right. Thank you so much. Who's next? Ron, stop. Stop, Ron. Me and Jordan always talk about it too, the time when he was talking about her toes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Remember when he was talking about her feet? She's like, I'm so insecure about it. Why do you have to talk about it and bring it up? Remember, she was so fucking pissed. To see them in their raw, pre-experience and immature times. Oh my fucking God, honey. Oh my fucking God. Just hilarious. All right, here we go. Who's next? All right, Jennifer, you want yours live? All right, here we go. We're going to do Ascended Master for you. You have charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. Okay. Why is that such a powerful card? Because I think that we forget that we have that power and ability to do so, to ask, believe, and receive. It's Law of Attraction 101. Is prayer the same concept of that? Yes, because you're asking, right, for something and you're believing that it's going to come and you just are getting ready to receive this miracle of which you have just asked God or Jesus to bring you. See how it's the same song sung in different tunes? What's the same thing as well too? It could be like when witches do a ritual. They burn a candle, they write down an intention, they do some herbs together, right? They use the earth and Mother Nature to bring things together to ask for something. And once they do their little ritual, burn the candle, burn the herbs, you know, they do whatever they're doing, say the mantra, whatever, they put it into the universe, they're asking and then they're believing and then they're ready to receive. See, it's the same concept. This is a reminder for you about how powerful prayer is, about how powerful manifestation is as well too. And it's a collective reminder for all of you guys, ask, believe, and receive. Now your second card is Jesus's wife. I mean, Jesus just rose up again, didn't he, on Easter? If you believe in that. And I do believe Jesus was a real person. I do. I do believe she was his wife. So Mary Magdalene is Teacher Awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Don't stop. Don't stop believing. That's what I heard in my head. I heard, don't stop believing, honey. Ask, believe, and receive. Don't stop believing. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. You know, that feeling of hope and belief, and hold on to the feeling of, I know that my prayer will be answered. Now, this is what's very tricky, is sometimes our prayer is answered in a different way. In a different way. You have here justice, that's Libra. This is getting what you deserve. There's some sort of justice here coming. Something you've been waiting for. I don't know if this is an outcome of something, or I'm not sure. Feeling like you got maybe, you know how in life we feel like we've had the shit end sometimes and we go, well, when's that going to happen for me? Well, when's that going to happen for me? It's some kind of justice that you're getting. Oh, that fucker flew right on top of it too. You see that? Bitch. What does that say? My mom gave me initials JC because I was born on Christmas Eve. You're talking about Jesus Christ, JC. Bitch, stop. Look at what this is that you're getting, right? It says you're gonna get what you deserve, and look what fell on top of it. The Ten of fucking Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is everything. Everything. It is everything. It is abundance. It is opportunities. It's solid long-term offers, but it's options. I feel like more than anything that's super important. I think that for us, we really don't thank it and thank universe, thank God enough for the options that we get. Oh, I want so-and-so so badly. And universe be looking at us going, oh my God. Oh my God. So when the universe brings in other options for us, right, it's kind of like they know better. How blessed are we that the universe has our back, right? So for you, getting what you deserve looks like that. That Ten of Pentacles right there. Ask, believe, and receive. Four Wands. This is marriage or union. It's also new beginnings. See, it's stability. It could be a house. It's protection. It's stability. Marriage, union. But it does feel like new beginnings. I mean, don't get me wrong. These two cards right here is marriage or long-term commitment. That's justice. It could also be divorce. Divorce, child support, alimony. See that kind of an energy too? Oh, see that? Three of Swords. Something did end. There could have been some kind of a relationship connection or the idea of something that was heartbreaking. See that? The idea of something or an actual relationship that didn't work out. There was something here about like heartbreaking. Maybe that's why it's the justice of getting what you deserve. This is for you or the counterpart. Someone for, it's one of you. The Empress. That's abundance. The Empress is basically like the Ten of Pentacles. Birth of a whole new cycle, right? But it is abundance. It's abundance. This is... it's a whole new fucking world. Eight of Pentacles. And there's the Tower again. Dun, dun, dun. Every fucking day. Non-stop, the Tower comes out. Because it's change that's coming for you, honey. See this? Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, working really hard on something, putting in the grind. This is like payday. You see what I'm saying? This is payday. It's like putting your head down. Someday it's going to come. Someday it's going to happen. Someday it's going to work. And when it comes, boom, Kanani. This is about putting in that hard work and effort and not giving up, believing it's going to come. It's going to happen. I know it. I know it. I know it. All this struggle is on purpose. Me working on myself and being alone, it's all going to be worth it. It is. I know it. Me starting up this fucking business from the ground up. I know it. I know it. I know it. It's very like Howard Schultz, Starbucks. I know it, I know it, I know it, I know it. I'm not going to give up. I know it, I know it, I know it. There's something about a really persevering energy here. And then with the Tower, right, it's some kind of a sudden, unexpected ending. Now, with all of these cards, that Tower can be a sudden breakup. Like a marriage or a committed relationship ends. Whether it was your own or this other person, something about that, because you don't get the Three of Swords and the Tower and the fucking Four of Wands and Ten of Pentacles and all that, and it don't mean a breakup or a shakeup, because that's exactly what the fuck it mean. It is a shakeup or a breakup, on top of which everything else that I had felt. All right, hold on. Ten of Swords. See how collectively everyone's getting the same vibe? Because it's a new cycle. A new cycle begins because one ends. Ten of Swords is endings. There's something new coming. Something new is coming. The crows announce it too. You see all the crows above her, all the birds. Feels like the crows announce it, which I've said for fucking years. You'll know. Oof. Reciprocity. Look at that. Giving and receiving. This is also reciprocity. You're going to get what you deserve. That's her message. You're going to get what you deserve. It's coming. Knight of Swords. Three of Cups. King of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords is, it's coming. See that? Because something's on its way. Make haste. It's very Bridgerton. Make haste. Wonder what's coming. Listen. Bring me a motherfucking zaddy. Look at that. This, you know, this motherfucker right here is successful. He's probably really emotionally mature. He's probably kind, probably funny and charming. Right? He probably like got a lot of experience. He's, you know, just, he's the whole package. The King of Pentacles can be a father figure. The King of Pentacles can be a boss. But if it's romantic, this is going to sound weird, but I heard he's jolly. You see how he has kind of like a Santa, long hair with the Santa thing? I don't know. Some of you, your dudes might have that, might have fucking facial hair. Maybe they got grays. this is the thing about men. It's cruel. It's so fucking cruel. They age, not all of them, but at least 8 out of 10. They age like fine wine, right? Not all, but 8 out of 10. They just do. And some of them are so insecure that they go and they want to dye their hair, and they want to, you know, go and do plastic surgery and all these things. But in actuality, they age like fine fucking wine, okay? It's not the same as us feminines. It's just not. You want to argue with me? Listen, it's physiology. It's a physical body thing, right? It's not about inside we feel beautiful and we're great. Of course, obviously, till the day we die, we're going to be fucking goddesses. But I'm talking about the physical body, which does deteriorate, which we do get wrinkles, but for some fucking odd reason, and it's so unfair. I don't know why God did it that way. We got to give birth, but they're the ones that grow old and look fine as fuck. This is someone who is older and really fucking handsome. Or this is someone coming in for you, honey, who's extremely financially stable. It's almost like a celebration. A celebration when he arrives. And I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's because it's a celebration because this is a job offer. This masculine offers you a job. I don't know if this is a celebration because this is someone that you're going to end up being with. I don't know. But it's funny because it feels like when this arrives, there is this celebration of it. But they say he's jolly. He's jolly. Maybe that's the person's personality. Maybe they're happy. Maybe they're a fucking happy person. Maybe that's just what it is. Maybe they just really enjoy the fuck out of life. Maybe you make them feel happy. Look at that. He's smiling. He's happy. He's amused. I think that's a beautiful fucking energy, actually. Because who don't want that in a partner? Someone who's just happy to be living life. And it is all perspective, right? The perspective is wanting someone in our life who is happy. I don't want to be with someone that hates life. You know what I'm saying? It can be also that they have like this really jolly laugh. You know, maybe it's like it's like contagious, their laugh, right? It's like, and what do you think about with Santa Claus too, right? The symbolism of Santa Claus, of jolly old Saint Nick, is that he brings gifts. Is he bringing you a fucking gift? That's what I really think it is more than anything. It could be an older person giving you a gift of giving you a job, giving you an opportunity, saying yes to this loan. Or is this someone coming in and it's romantic? It's getting what you deserve. All right, honey, thank you so very much. All right, Jalen was last, right? And then the rest of the people emailed me to do theirs directly. If you guys want one, you got to tell me now. And if you do, I'm not going to do it live. I've got to record it later because, bitch, I'm like this. Channeling really drains the fuck out of you. So if you guys do want me to do a mini personal reading for you, you can definitely send it, right? And then I will, I'll email it to you later. But Jalen's going to be the last live one. All right, Jalen, are you here? I heard shh. You know that kind of feeling right before the show's about to begin? Shh. That's what I felt like. So Jalen, I don't know how that's connected, but I heard that energy of like shh. You like when something's about to come, or like when you're gonna watch a show, when you're at the theater, sitting down at the movie theater and the show's about to begin, it's like shh. That's what I felt. Like, I heard it going, shh. Hold on. Shh. I keep doing it like that too. It's like the show's about to begin. Spirit, this is for Jalen. Oh, look at that. There's something better. What are they allowed to know? What do you want them to know, please? Reconsider. Reconsider, there's something better. Here we go. Here we go. Here the fuck we go. Reconsider, because there's something better. Shh. You want to know something? I'm kind of feeling like look at the hands. It's in prayer. There's something better. There's something better. The full moon. Yes, we just had the full moon in Scorpio. Full moons are about releasing. Full moons are also about, you know, like this brightness of something. In this particular card, it talks about priestess, beautiful, harmonious, radiant, and harvesting. But it is this energy of wow. Because a moon is full. And it's bam in the face. You see that kind of a vibe? I get that vibe of like, wow. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's someone's personality. Leos are like that, right? Leos they're the star. They're always on stage, right? Leos are like that. I love the way Fernando Predholm, his old videos from years ago, he breaks down each individual sign, and I'm telling you, he's a fucking best at it. His new videos, I don't feel that he had that same vibe to it, but go watch his old videos of when he talks about each sign. When he talks about Leo, it's so funny, right? Leos are like on the stage, and this is Leos. But that's the energy I get. It's like, wow. Or something is big and bright or full circle. Something about that. Specifically the moon. Specifically a full moon. It could also be a reveal. The tree, that is about personal growth, yeah? The tree is about, you know, spirituality, spiritual growth. It talks about being very grounded, right? It talks about, you know, health and wanting to be better, body, mind, soul. You know what I'm saying? And the tree talks about past lives and evolving. See that? And then the hermit. Hermit is introverted. The hermit is very analytical. They're very hardworking because it's Virgo. That's what this is. This is a secret. The full moon, something about a reveal. It's a fucking reveal. Because hermit is keep to myself secret. So it's either you revealing something or something is revealed to you. Because that's a secret. That's keeping to self. And then the moon is like, boom, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. It's like that. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that's also the connection here with the reconsider and there's something better. The there's something better is the reveal of something else. Magnifying glass. Magnifying glass is about clarity. Examining the fine print and the fine details, but it's clarity. It's something being magnified. The devil. The devil is Capricorn. I'm watching Lucifer again, and honey, can I tell you, Lucifer season 4 and 5, he all of a sudden popped. Before that, I'm just always like, I don't know. Prior to that, I just don't think he's attractive. Not my type, you know what I mean? The actual actor is just not. As opposed to like Julian McMahon, where I'm just like drooling the entire fucking time, like, oh my god, Julian McMahon is just so fucking hot. He just has my number. Julian McMahon, even now as an older gentleman, he has my number. Just everything about that fucking man, like, oh my god, oh my god, I'm literally fucking panting. In Charmed, I'm panting. In fucking, you know, in Nip Tuck, I was panting. I'm panting about him. But you see, that's like that. But with Lucifer, I was like, And then season 4 or 5 came, I was like, holy fuck, what the fuck? Did he get a 10? Is it his hair? Is it his facial hair? Oh my God, but he just changed, honey, in season 4 and 5. I was like, oh my God, shit, I'm fucking attracted to him. But in any case, I've been watching Lucifer, and this is the devil. Now, what is Lucifer? The light bringer? Full moon, radiant, bright, light. Right? Remember? You had full moon. Remember that? The moon. La Luna. Light bringer. Light bringer. Light is reveal. Truth. Healing. Success. Something is revealed. Something is revealed. You find something out or you reveal something. Something is revealed. Because I get that vibe from that card of the light bringer. It's about the light is some kind of a truth. Or is it stepping out into the light? I don't know. Could be different for everybody. Wow, you got the lily, established, ambition, achievement, maturity, right? This is that energy of, you know, a higher vibration. This is that energy of going through some shit. We're learning our lesson, not doing them again. It's mature, right? It's someone here who lasts the test of time, that kind of a vibe, okay? So it's an older type of an energy, but it can also be established, ambitious, just really experienced. You also got the waterfall, which is about flood of emotions. Flood of emotions is about this overflow of feelings. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings. It's a flood of emotions that opens up. The dam breaks. The dam breaks. What is that? Your grandma passed? And that's her name? What's her name? Oh, first of all, I'm fucking sorry about that. Condolences. Bruh, I mean, just, I know the loss of grandmas. My God, my heart is still so broken. What's your grandma's name? Lily? Shut the fuck up. Wow. That could be her energy. I mean, isn't that probably all the energy of a grandma? That right there. Holy shit, we're talking about grandmas, honey. I bet your grandma is absolutely present. I was literally going off about grandmas earlier. Holy shit. No accidents. Absolutely none. Definitely one of your guides, spirit guides, for sure. I just got the chills. Oh, it's got the chills too. 100%. You also have here the letter, which talks about communication. Oh, look at that. The writer, messenger, communication. There's some kind of message communication going in or out. And here you have the stars, which talks about wishes, peace, nighttime, falling in love, hope, dreams, miracles. Oh yeah, all the grandmas coming through for sure. You know why? Because there's no love like a grandma love. You know what I'm saying? Like they say that, yeah, that you love your children, but when your babies have babies, it's on another level. And I don't know that yet. You know, I can't wait to experience that too. But that's what they say. There ain't no love like when your baby have a baby. And there's something about a grandma's love that like nothing was better than grandma's house. Grandma's food, right? Grandma had, if grandma made coffee, it just tasted better at grandma's house. My daughter says this all the time too about my grandma, which is her great grandma. Same, Jalen. Yeah, a lot of our grandmas helped to raise us too. Exactly. And my baby always says that, like, at grandma's house, I never was grossed out by grandma's bathroom. My daughter's a Virgo, so honey, every little thing she'd be looking at, is that something on this fork? I'm going to use plastic forks. Did you not wash this plate good? I'm going to use paper plates. But at my grandma's house, you know, she just never thought that way and felt that way. But there's just something about that, you know what I mean? Like my grandma's cooking spectacular. There was just always something about grandma's house, grandma's love, that feeling of the grandmas. And so, yes, collectively, I think our grandmas are coming in and they're telling us, shh, every little thing is gonna be all right. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be all right. Is it your spirit guides coming in, showing you the way? telling you, you know what, I don't know if that's such a good idea. You better reconsider that. Something better is coming. Maybe it's that, yeah, that they're coming in to help us and guide us. I mean, your grandma gonna want better for you. And you know this, right? Grandma knows best. Grandma knows best. They're gonna handpick our partners. They're gonna handpick our situations. I just know my grandmas are going to pull strings for me to get things. Like I know it, especially my Japanese grandma. I can't wait to get a really good picture of her when she was young so I can tattoo her and my papa. Like this is my grandma them's wedding picture. So I want to get a really good picture of my dad's parents when they were young. But who's better to handpick us for these things? And who's better to direct us there? Pull strings. Right? They would. They would move heaven and earth for us. Why does that feel relevant? They would move heaven and earth for us. Final messages, please, for Jalen. You got official person. Something is official. Official news. Official. Something becomes, oh my God, the wealthy man. Look at the gift. Oh my God, I have no doubt your grandma and our grandmas are doing just fucking that, bringing these gifts in. Gifts of opportunity, of abundance, crossing our paths with these beautiful, amazing souls. I just know it without a shadow of a doubt. And I'm going to start shuffling out the collectives. Jalen, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm going to start shuffling out the collectives to end this, but I just have no doubt that like, we're just going to get every single thing that we deserve. It's like going to grandma's house and just being like, oh my God, I love it here. I don't want to leave. Grandma had the best snacks. Grandma always has the best of everything. Like at my grandma's house, she always had everything. Every fucking thing you could imagine. Like my grandma, she would have a hurricane kit in the patio downstairs because, you know, we live in Hawaii and we have hurricanes. She was always prepared. She always had, what do you need? A Band-Aid, Neosporin. Did you need milk, juice? Did you want to eat a fruit? Did you want to eat a dry fruit? What kind of cereal you want? You want oatmeal or cream of wheat? Or you want box cereal? Well, what about in the ice box? My grandma would always have all kind of things in her ice box. She would have yogurt. There would be leftovers and the most bomb ass fucking leftovers too. You'd go downstairs right in her second ice box. She has all this shit over there too. Always got ice cold water and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you go in her other freezer, you got some kind of fucking ice cream in there. Like, I mean, it was Shangri-La. It was motherfucking Shangri-La. It was heaven. Same thing at my dad's parents' house too. My grandma, it was Shangri-La over there. My grandma, my other grandma, and I mean, she died when I was like 19 years old, so it was a really long time ago, but bitch, it was Shangri-La at my other grandma's house too. I mean, it just was. I remember my grandma used to buy the pudding pops. Remember the Bill Cosby pudding pops back in the day? Bitch, there was nothing like it. There was nothing like those fucking the frozen pudding pops. If you know, you know. Bitch, my Japanese grandma would always have those in her freezer. The fucking ones Bill Cosby used to be on the commercial. The damn old school pudding pops. I still fucking remember it like it was yesterday. It was Shangri-La. There was just nothing like our fucking grandparents' house. My grandma Oka, my Japanese grandma, she used to make me iced coffee. I was a child. And she used to make me iced coffee. She used to make these bomb-ass fucking musubis. Because, you know, obviously she was Japanese. And so she used to make the best fucking musubis ever. And when you're young, you don't want to be eating no damn musubis. And, you know, it's just, you don't. And we regret those things now. I wish I ate more of her fucking musubis. They were the best. But she would make it with tuna. And they would be big. She never used to make spam musubis, which is really, of course, famous here in Hawaii. Everybody loves spam musubis. I don't eat meat anymore, so I can't eat spam. But tuna musubi, it's just, there's nothing like grandma's love, honey. There just wasn't. How blessed were we that we got to be alive in the same lifetime as them. Let me not bawl my eyes out. That's the matriarchs of our families, honey. And let us please carry the torch for them. Let us please live our life to to praise them. Let us live our life to make them proud. Let us continue to carry the torch that they had. Let us not disappoint them. You see what I'm saying? Let us not. Let us make them fucking proud. That's the point. Sometimes when I think about it, I go, God, what would I do that what my grandma would say, like, oh, that's so good. You see what I'm saying? Carry the torch. Make grandma proud. All right, final messages for the collective spirit, please. This is for everybody. I mean, all of that was for everybody, but this is for everybody. Knave of Swords. You want to say something? It's like this person has something to say, but they're not saying it. There could be a connection in your life. Someone, a masculine, they want to say something, but they're not. They're mad. Oh. Oh, you mad now, huh? That went in my mouth. Sometimes I'd be too dramatic. Kind of pushed up on my fucking lip like that too. That didn't feel very pleasant. Oh, you mad, huh? Oh, you big mad, huh? Why you mad though, huh? You went calling. Why you mad though, huh? You ghosted me, Casper, AKA. Oh, why you mad now? This is someone who's mad. Because you don't answer their calls. You don't pay them no mind. Why you mad though? I thought we was just friends though. Let me stop. I'll go on. Cause bitch, I will go on. Stop me now. The Hermit. Someone found themselves. Probably you. You found yourself while they was doing stupid things. They come snooping back around. You be all like the holiest of holies. You be the goddess sitting on your motherfucking throne, be looking down at them like this. Remember now, you guys went separate ways and separate paths. You chose to go on a spiritual journey and to go find yourself and go learn and grow and heal and, you know, raise your vibration. And so literally, this is like the holiest of holies of like this energy of this person who's really risen up and grown, and then someone who didn't. It's a mismatch. It's a mismatch. They be all, hi, you be all, what was your name again? They be all, what you been up to? A lot. A lot. I miss you. I would miss me too. Yeah, they all do. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, hey, thank you. We're gracious, but bye. This is Mercury in retro vibes to the millionth degree. Snooping back around, seeing what's good. They come, they go, they always come back. Now, let's say for some of you, because it's not always physical. Well, Missy, they don't physically come back always. Oh, I know. So this can be a dream. Doesn't have to be them physically back in our life. It can be, what the fuck do you want? I just dreamt of them last night. What? Leave me alone. What do you want? You know, that kind of a vibe. It doesn't have to necessarily be that they physically arrived back in there. Sometimes it's an energetic imprint of a fucking echo of a memory. Oh my God, the record is playing again. I dreamt of them again fucking last night. Oh my God, I fucking thought of them again. Oh my God, what the fuck? See what I'm saying? So is it a physical, they're literally coming back in to snoop around? Or is it this the memory idea or a dreaming of them? Could be both, could be one or the other. What? It's still, regardless. What do you want? There's probably a lot of purging here. because things are buried at a subconscious level, especially when we dream. I can't tell you how many times I dream of people that like, I'm not loving, I don't want to be with, but it's like, why did I dream about them? Probably because there's some kind of thing that's imprinted in me, trapped in me, some kind of thing I need to release and heal and let go of. And so there's this energy of, right now, remember the hermit is secret because the hermit keeps to self. Is something being brought to the surface for healing? Maybe. The 10 of Pentacles, right? The 10 of Coins is, I mean, we've been getting it nonstop throughout each of your personal mini readings. And you see how I tell you guys it's collective, because there it is again. It's abundance. It's a lot of stuff. It could be a lot of something. It could be a lot of options, a lot of new beginnings. It could be a solid new offer. It could be a lot of money. It's a lot of something. The Emperor. Taking charge. This Emperor feels like someone takes charge, because the Emperor is control. The Hierophant, Taurus. Emperor's Aries, Virgo with the Hermit. Justice, Libra, getting what you deserve, and there's the Lovers again. I'm not going to have no energy to do this Lovers reading today, so it's going to have to be tomorrow or at some point really soon. But I told you guys the Lovers is nonstop. It just keeps coming up everywhere. I hear it, Taylor Swift's Lovers in my head. It's non-fucking stop. That's our last card, the Lovers. I want to thank you guys so very much for all of your donations. And for those of you that emailed me because you wanted yours to be done, recorded, and emailed to you, I will definitely take care of that at some point, either today, tonight, or as the latest tomorrow. And again, I want to thank all my moderators for helping me keep track of stuff, because when I'm doing these mini personals, it gets a little hectic. So I thank you guys so much. Again, you are always doing me a favor, and I thank you and I appreciate you more than you know. But thank you everybody else for watching. Thank you so much for participating. I hope it resonated. I am going to be doing the rest of the zodiac signs, kind of going down my list slowly for the bonus readings of who's coming in. And don't forget, honey, go snoop on my website. I added new products there because someone canceled their orders. And I also made a batch because I was going to fulfill an order, but then they canceled. So there's extras of my gorgeous C'est La Vie candle, which is really fitting for spring. Smells very floral and springy, and you know, there's just a beautiful, sorry, that's wax that spilt off of it from when I poured it. But it has just this gorgeous fucking feeling to it. So go check it out. A lot of the things that I already posted got snagged, but go and check it out, because in case you were waiting for stuff, right? So when one person cancels their order, it's actually it's a blessing, because people are waiting to snag theirs. So it's all c'est la vie. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. And so again, everything happens in the flow and in divine order. And thank you guys for being patient with me as I pack up orders. It's me all by myself, making the bracelets, charging them up, printing the labels, packing it, putting it. I'm doing everything alone. I'm making the candles. I'm making all my freaking essential oils. Everything is done by me, all by myself. So when I tell, and I'm doing readings, and I'm recording. So I'm trying. And thank you for having grace with me and being appreciative, and also understanding divine timing. I always tell you guys, do not book a reading with me. Do not buy a product if you do not trust me in the timing of it. Even if you think something's off, it's not going to come, something's off. Meaning, if something's off, if I say I'm done, then you know something's fucking off, because I didn't get mine. But if I go, listen, I still haven't done everybody's, then just know that when it's time, it's time. I'm in the weeds a lot, which means I took a bigger chunk than I should have taken, but also a lot of times it just is divine timing. So trust the timing of it. Otherwise, you don't come and book with me, you don't buy a product with me, you don't, because that's just the way I roll. I just believe in divine timing. And most of my products are pre-orders, but also sometimes things just, I feel it in my gut to just not do it right now. And if I feel like right now I'm not going to send orders out, I'm not going to do it because something in my gut says not to. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't know, man. It's just an intuitiveness. The products that I send and I make and that's available for buying, it's intention products. They're intention bracelets. They're crystals, right? And crystals are like a living entity itself. I make, you know, these intention candles, these intention oils. Like, these are things that are spiritual divinatory tools. They're not just socks, you know what I mean? Or like a bag or something. Like, these are like divinatory tools, and like, they're handmade and I make them, and like, it just is a process to it, but I also trust in timing. So thank you again. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go and eat something because it's almost 4 in Hawaii and I haven't eaten yet today. You guys know that's my routine. I usually never eat early. And that's terrible metabolism. That's how I know my metabolism ain't so fucking great. So I'm gonna go eat something, and then I'm going to record your guys' little mini readings. And also, somebody asked me this too. Somebody just sent me 5115. Who just sent 5115? Thank you so much, honey. I was literally just going to tell you guys this right now. Somebody asked me, Missy, can I send you money to your PayPal, $50 or more, whatever, and you do a mini reading for me and get put on the list to do it live or to be done right? Yes. But you have to email me if you do it like that, because I get so much notifications pop up on my phone and so many emails, I'm not going to see that. But if you do want to do that, yes, you can, but you have to email me, or I'm not going to see it, and then it'll get lost in the shuffle. But absolutely. So whoever that was, please email me, because we're wrapping this up already. But thank you guys so very much. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Was that you, Gabrielle? Email me, honey. Email me, and I'm going to record it off of here, and I'm going to email it to you. Or would you want me to do it the next time I come live on live? That's your other option. It's everybody's different. Some people like the live vibe, and some people want to do it like the other way. You just let me know if you want to do it that way. Email me. If not, the moderators are going to put you at the top of the list for the next time, honey. But I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day and night. I also hope that you guys have a beautiful, relaxing Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday. We're going to hit the ground fucking running. We're going to hit the ground running tomorrow. New week, right? New beginning. You want to do it next live? I got you. Moderators, we're going to do Gabrielle first next time, okay? I got you. And honey, my moderators, they are fucking on top of it. Trust me. So we'll do that. You're going to be at the very top of the list to do first next time we do the lives. All right, honey. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful Sunday. Bye.